Hello everyone and welcome back to Dungeon Delivery, the D&D actual play podcast where we take a bunch of Minecraft creators and transform them into fantasy postal workers. Every episode of Dungeon Delivery is a self-contained one-shot that finishes in one session, so you don't have to worry about falling behind. You can watch any episode that you want in any order that you'd like. I'm Ozza, your Dungeon Master, and joining us is our wonderful cast if they'd like to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Ollie, and I'll be playing Chèramy the Crumman Sorcerer.
Hello, I'm Martin, also known as InTheLittleWood, and I'm playing Haery, the Harangan Monk.
And I'm Lizzie, and I play Polly Inkpot, the Human Druid.
Without further ado, it's time for Dungeon Delivery. When we last left our couriers, they were delivering a spare clock part to the picturesque town of Lakeside. Accompanied by a trusty postbot designated B3TTY, they found the town had run into a spot of bad luck, and through a combination of horse therapy, harassing a baker, and putting a tart on a statue, they managed to save the day.
But not without consequences.
Yeah, not without horrible consequences.
And that horse.
And that horse who I traumatized. Yeah, no.
And the boy in the well. Go on, we'll just read them all off.
This is a standalone episode, so you don't need to know any of that.
It's a one-shot!
In this standalone one-shot, we find Chèramy awaking in the aviary to make a somewhat concerning discovery.
What have I discovered?
Cuthbert didn't arrive home last night. And this
Not
is
again!
the 5th day in a row you've awoken to one or two less in your flock. And though it wasn't noticeable at first, your numbers are definitely diminished.
They're not quitting, are they? Because I can't do all the work of the carrier pigeon flock. And I trained them so well. Was it Cuthbert? Let me just write that down. Cuthbert. Yeah, Cuthbert's the latest in a long line of disappearances, and you don't know why. You don't know whether they're quitting or why they're just not making it back. And they're like, their nests are empty.
Their nests are empty.
It looks like they've left of their own volition.
There's
not
no
like they've
sign
been taken.
of distress looking
Foul
around.
play.
You're not seeing foul play or any obvious evidence of that.
Okay. Well, I would go down to. I want to take it up with Pip.
Okay.
I'm taking it up with upper management. May I go find upper management?
Go try and find someone in upper management. We will leave you there and move down to the locker room where we find Polly and Haery getting ready for the workday ahead when the door swings open and in walks Pip and Pepper.
Morning, Pip. Morning, Pepper.
Good morning. Good morning, Haery. How are you doing today?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm excited for another fun day of post. Yeah, come on!
Love the enthusiasm. How are you missing part?
I didn't even hear the question then.
How are you missing part? Are you equally excited for the day
Sorry.
ahead?
Oh, I thought you said are we missing pot?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I
was wondering, aren't we missing Chèramy?
Is he running
yeah.
a little late today?
I slam open the door. Can I slam
there he
open the
is.
door?
Oh,
It's not
hi.
possible for him to be late. He lives here.
Oh, there he is.
Pip!
Hi, Chèramy. How are you doing?
I must speak with you.
Oh, he's got his angry voice on.
What's the matter?
Some of our prized employees are missing. Some of our prized employees, and I'm not just talking about Sweet Betty or Patook, if I'm referencing lots of previous episodes. Cuthbert's
Or
gone.
the archivist.
Who's
And the archivist as well.
who's Cuthbert? Sorry, this is a lot of information. Who's Cuthbert?
Sorry. Of course, you probably don't know their names because that's kind of my thing. Cuthbert's one of our prize pigeons.
Oh,
Currently,
pigeon.
the third fastest after me and Precious.
Third fastest.
Third fastest.
that-
Or they were before they went missing, but it looks like they've up and gone. Pip, where are my flock?
Well, pigeons don't typically quit, so I can only presume something happened to them on a delivery. I mean, it's been known to happen. Like,
Something's
pigeons,
happened?
they're not exactly top of the
Something's
food
happened.
chain, are they?
Something's happened to my pigeon.
Chèramy, are they labelled? Like, the names, do only you know them, or do they have little jackets that say what their name is?
We don't have little. I'm the only one with a little jacket because I'm a crumman.
Oh, I just didn't know whether we could see where they were headed to. Maybe
No,
we
you'd
can
be able
find
to
out what their last
recognise.
job was.
You'd know they're an Acorn Express pigeon because they've got the little leg tie, and I hold up my leg like this, And I
but that doesn't help, though. I'm trying to figure out where they went. I thought it might be on the records.
I'm going to level with you. The reason we have quite so many, like, avian sort of in our aviary is purely because they don't always make it back on their deliveries. You know, there are birds of prey, bad weather, all sorts of things could befall a pigeon.
God,
This is why we need the union.
I'm starting to kind of...
Polly, I've told you
I nod
twice.
slowly. I'm starting to understand now, Paul. You know, back in Barnslow, the postmaster had a lot more respect for our kind Pip. He didn't just feed us seed and let us go on our merry way. He knew all of us by name, you know? I think you should respect your employees a little bit better.
I know your name, so there you go, there's one.
That's a good start.
And we know Precious.
And you know Cuthbert now.
Okay, Cuthbert. And, well, Cuthbert, it sounds like maybe Cuthbert had a run-in with, like, maybe a hawk or, like...
He wouldn't. He's faster than any
window.
He's faster than any hawk. He might have hit a window. But I don't know if we have glass. Do we have glass panes in this universe? We might.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I reckon so.
windows.
Probably not up in the aviary, but most other buildings, yeah.
We've got magic. I think we've got glass.
Look,
You got
I'm just
steam
saying-
trains, you know?
Cuthbert wasn't the smartest. I could see the glass thing, but there's no way he's been caught by a bird of prey. He's too fast for
Okay,
them.
maybe it was a
Not
window.
even the
Look,
peregrine falcon could catch up with Cuthbert's lofty wings.
Maybe he was acting uncouth and he got himself arrested.
I'll tell him that one. When we
Could
find
be in
him,
the
I'll...
slammer.
I'm really sorry, guys, but we've actually got quite a speedy delivery needed today. You guys have done kind of a handover before, right? Where you've gone to the City of Stars and you've handed it over to another courier. And today, we thought it'd be
Didn't
good
like
practice to give you another handover job. We've actually just won the contract for Zamora, you know, our lovely neighboring kingdom to the south. And so you're going to be delivering to the border. You're going to be meeting some of our other Zamorian couriers, handing over the package, getting a signature, and heading straight back to the city.
Is there anything we need to know about Zamorians? Like, are there different species that live down there, or is it just another kingdom?
That's another kingdom. I mean, you know Zamora. It's very, very warm, savanna, hot climate. But you guys won't be going that far, like, in. You're just going to go to kind of the borderlands.
What's their vibe? Are they like friendly southerners? Or are they like haughty-towty southerners? Or like, what's their vibe?
Are they hardened southerners?
I'd say hardened. Yeah, I mean, they're quite a tough people.
Hardened.
They're usually very nomadic.
How do they like birds?
What happened? Was there a merger of postal companies or something? Did we take over?
So the government, we've basically established a trade route between the two countries, and we've won the bid. So we've got to make sure we do a really excellent job. We get in and out. We get the mail to the border fast. This contract is really important to the company.
So, does Acorn Express exist in Zamora?
We've just set up an office there, yes. So you'll be meeting some couriers that we've sent over to establish that.
Couriers from here, some of our fellow
Some of
Dunharbrans.
our proudest and our best.
Why weren't we asked?
Yeah, what about us?
Wondering, 'cause
Probationary
we like
employees.
Experience.
but we love a summer holiday.
Right. Like, that's
We don't
above
have
my
Knowles,
pay
though.
grade. I did not make this executive decision.
So what is it you
That's
got
more of a
us
pepper job.
carting about today? What are we taking down
So
there?
it's a mixture of things. We've basically got a couple crates. I think it's one big crate actually of just your regular letters, parcels, packages. It's all put together, and then they'll be sent over there, and they'll distribute it from the hub.
Sure,
So
okay.
it's a wagon full.
It's gonna be a wagon full. We're gonna give you the fastest horse we have at this branch. It's all loaded up. You're ready to go.
Have we met this fastest horse before?
You know we have.
Believe you have. Yes.
Goodness
it's
gracious.
One of our Philippes.
Oh, a
We
Philippe,
want
you say?
the third.
Philippe III is the fastest horse we currently have here. Yes.
Good old Blondie. All right.
Has he still got his tats on him?
Is there a name in particular for the handover on the manifest? Which Zamorian are we after?
Oh gosh, we don't have a name on the manifest. You just make sure you get a signature from them as they come to pick it up.
Okay,
From
so
who?
but there'll be an Acorn Express.
There'll be an Acorn
uniforms, yeah?
Express employee. You'll see the green uniforms. You just sorry. Yeah. So you're gonna head to the trading post. It's this like small wooden structure on the border. If you get there on time, they should be there waiting unless anything's delayed them. So get there as fast as you can.
I would never have been to Zamora, would I? Because this is a new area that we're now delivering to.
It's a whole new kingdom.
You've never
I've
been,
certainly never been there.
You've never been there.
But I just got to aim us south.
How hard could it be?
How could it be? Just use the sun. And I know the sun in sun armor.
But you do know of Zamora. The little you know is it's basically fantasy Africa.
Okay.
Are we gonna find like a new version of a muffin? like an elephant one or a giraffe one? Giraffin.
Giraffin.
I hope so.
I want a trunkin.
A trunkin. Well, let's go see Philippe then. You feeling chatty today, Polly?
Let me check my spells. I could be feeling chatty, but I do always have the speech of the woods, so I can always pick
but
up
I like an
Vibe
actual
check.
conversation, not just a vibe check one. I think.
Well, it might come in handy later if there's an emergency and I actually need to speak to him. I don't want to waste, my valuable energy on spells just to have a cheeky
Just
combo.
hello. Yeah, good morning.
You can only speak to animals a little bit each day.
Whenever she uses a spell, it
Yeah,
lasts
it
10
uses
minutes.
up a lot of my internal energy.
Oh.
There are different levels to how much energy I can expend on spells, and it really drains me.
Gosh.
Tell me about it. Us
Make sure you pack some
spellcasters.
lunch.
Harry, could you relate to us?
No.
All right. Shall we go to Philippe?
Yeah, you
The
you head out
delivery.
to the front of the docks and you see Philippe is already there, attached to the cart with a large crate strapped down in the back.
Does he look happy to see
He
us?
looks happy. He looks ready to be off. He looks freshly groomed.
I will hop onto his back and I will say, "Oh, Philippe, pleasure to see you again."
Philippe kind of snorts and starts as you land on his back and shock him a little bit, and he begins to sort of start trotting away.
Oh, we're off. Come on, guys, catch up.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm jumping on the wagon.
Jumping on, grabbing the
Oh, we
reins.
forgot to ask how far away this thing is.
Oh, it's just south. He said we'll know when we hit the border.
There'll be
'Cause
guards or something. There'll be
Yeah.
a fence or, I don't know, a wall. I don't know.
As confident as you are, can you please roll me a navigation check, please, Chèramy?
With advantage?
Yeah.
19.
19.
No, 21. I lied. 21.
Okay, and Miss Inkpot, your animal handling roll?
It's 19.
19. Yeah, you fly out of the gates and begin heading down the road southwest.
Even though I was literally just talking about how precious my spell energy is, I would like to waste one of my spell slots.
Okay.
2. And I'm not going to talk to the horse, actually, if that's what you were thinking.
I did.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Oh.
And I would like to look at the box.
Look at the box.
The crate.
The crate.
It should work.
It would work through
It
which?
says the spell's blocked by a foot of stone.
Yeah,
Or
so-
an inch of metal.
What does it look
So-
like when you cast it?
Is it something we would notice, or
Do
is
your
it
Not
eyes
really.
glow?
Just me. I just go, woo.
I
It
noticed that.
happens.
I think, Polly, are you
Lots of
having a
flies.
stroke? What's going
Yeah.
on?
to get to that season? There's moths and stuff everywhere.
Do I see
Horrible.
any magic aura?
You don't, actually. But you're very
Oh.
confident that this is actually
really
just mundane mail.
Okay. That's good to know. That's valuable information.
Polly could have broken open the whole episode in one spell.
We're just like, oh, wait, is there magic in it? Yeah, no, this, as far as you're aware, to your magical eyes, is largely what it says is said to be on the manifest, which is an assortment of letters and packages.
Okay. I'm not going to share that with the group because that's what we knew anyway. So I was just confirming that in my old noggin.
I'm going to preen.
You know what? Today I'm just chilling. I'm
You're
just
just
enjoying
chilling?
the sights and the sounds. I'm sort of still thinking about Betty and trying to take in the wonder of the world around me, being appreciative that I'm not stuck inside the walls of Sun Harbor and that I've seen a lot over the years.
Would you like a preen? Would you like
go
a
on
preen? Oh, go on then.
Just on my head. Oh, ow! Chèramy!
Sorry.
The
other birds like
audio-only
it.
listeners missing out on that.
I also couldn't see because my head was down,
No,
so I'm just
I'll
like
make
doing
more
this.
noises next time.
We had a close-up of just Ollie's mouth on the camera. It was, oh dear. All right.
Tune in.
So, Haery, as you are preen and you take in the wonder of your surroundings, the road southwest grows warmer with each hour that passes. Green fields and oak trees slowly giving way to drier grass, redder earth, and some scattered thorn trees and bushes. Ahead of you, a hazy mountain range rises over the savanna border, its peaks shimmering with the heat. Are you guys just
Can
sort
I
of
see anything
continuing
out
on?
there?
Mountains?
The mountain range that borders the whole of the south of Aurelion.
So we're heading to the foothills of the mountains. Right, guys?
I was
so?
just told
We don't have
south,
to-
Polly. So,
We don't have to
Yeah.
cross a mountain range, do we?
oh no, surely there'll be like a hole or a crevice or something.
There might be a
you know.
tunnel that goes through it potentially. This might not even be the border. We might have to get past this, and then we hit something even further through.
Let's just go towards it, and we'll deal with the mountain if the mountain gets to us.
I mean, if this is a new trade route, are there any obvious, like, does our trail for Philippe end all of a sudden, or is there a very obvious path and signpost?
It's still going. In fact, sort of as you look ahead, you can see that there seems to be some kind of valley or pass between the mountains.
Well, there we go, over there.
There we
The
are.
Valley of Polly, don't
Looks like
worry
the perfect
so much.
spot for an ambush.
We don't go
Polly, you're
over, we
so-
don't go under, we go straight through. It's in
Polly,
the
why have
handbook.
you become so wary all of a sudden? You used to
Because
have such
terrible
a fun...
things have happened to us, Chèramy. Were you not here 2 or 3 days ago when our very own archivist turned on us and stole the package?
So, which one of us do you think it is then? Who do you think's screwing you over today? Because it's not me.
I think it's somebody hiding in those mountains that wants this mundane crate of mail.
Oh,
I'll
it's
keep an eye
It
out,
is
Polly,
definitely
but
mundane.
I promise you, in my, 8 years of delivering before I got turned into a crewman, way worse things happened. I got stabbed at, shot at, people cast spells at me that weren't the haggy ones. We've barely dealt with anything.
What happened to Cuthbert, Chèramy?
Oh, too soon, Miss Polly. Too soon.
Well, Cuthbert's still out there, Polly. That's the thing. He was probably sent ahead to scout for us. He'll probably be up in the mountains. Keep
We
an
don't
eye
know
out for
what
feathers,
happened
and
to
you'll
him.
see. We'll
Whatever
see.
happened to him could happen to us.
Don't say that.
Well, we can be extra vigilant as we go through this pass. I'm going to keep an eye out.
That's a good idea, actually. Wait, I can help with that.
How can you help, Polly?
I will summon a spirit totem.
Okay.
hawk?
It only lasts for a minute, so I'm going
Do
to
we
wait
wait till we
until
get
we're
close to the
right,
mountain,
right in, almost in the pass.
Got to really
And I'll
buck it with
summon
Philippe.
my hawk,
Okay.
which will give us advantage on perception
Amazing.
for
All
a
right.
minute. And we will be looking.
So as you near the mountain range, it's starting to reach from late afternoon towards early evening. The air smells of dust and sun-baked stone and dry grass, and the civilized kingdom feels far behind you now as the wild southern borderlands stretch out before you. Would you like to roll me a perception check with the advantage as you summon your hawk?
nice
would.
to call-
Oh, wait.
not ni-
Am I rolling it? Or is
Everybody gets
Polly.
advantage.
Everybody gets
You're in the
advantage.
hawk's
Oh,
path.
cool.
Ah, we're in the hawk
Well,
zone.
my first roll
Aura.
was pretty incredible. Second one, also pretty good. 25.
Good, good. I'm
25.
glad.
I got rolled a
16
19 and a
plus
17.
No,
Bonkers.
16 plus 0.
Mine
16.
was 8.
16? Okay. So, Polly, you're largely focused on summoning the hawk and then admiring the pink bird as it soars above you. In the hawk zone, Chèramy and Haery, the first thing you notice is rather than seeing something, you feel a slight change in the pressure of the air as clouds are beginning to form and roll in overhead. You can
Haery,
feel
do you feel that?
the
A slight
first
change in the pressure of the air.
first
my hands are a
telltale
quiver.
drops of rain on your feathers and your fur.
Well, it's a good thing I preened us both. We should be waterproof now. Polly, are you okay? It's going to rain.
I didn't bring my umbrella. I was told this place would be hot and dry. Why is it raining?
Maybe it's a surprise storm. Can I can't press this digit
Wait,
away
what
a
about
whole storm.
I think it's a
Flash
bit like
floods.
science. Between mountains, the air gets kind of squished and pushed through here. It can either get windy or it gets really humid. Not usually both.
Is there like a bit we can pull over, like a tarp? We can pull over the top of the cart? Is there any tarps?
Not that you see.
This crate of mundane mail is going to be ruined if it rains all over it.
I'll just lay on top of the crate.
You're not big enough, Haery. You're not
Well,
large
you've
enough.
got wings. Why don't you do it?
I don't want to get that wet, Haery, to be honest. I want to keep my feathers dry. Do we have anything in our inventory we could stick over it, maybe?
I don't.
I have so little in my inventory. We always go to look in our bag. I've got 3 things.
I can do 10 minutes of warding wind and just hug the thing and push the rain away from it.
You're just going to
But-
clamber on top of the
Ooh.
crate for now.
Or we
I mean,
all sit on it.
how
and we,
waterproof does this crate look? Is it pretty sealed or is it very gappy between
it's
like the
sealed.
wooden?
It's a high quality wooden crate.
is the worry
You're
more
not-
that we're going to get wet, not the lettuce?
Realistically, yes. I mean, there is the concern that this does soak through the wood somehow, but
Well, is there, maybe we could hunker down. Do we have a time limit for this delivery? We don't really, do we?
I mean, it was
He
kind
said
of as soon
get
as
there
possible.
as soon as
Oh,
possible.
he did say those exact
Yeah.
words.
He said
yeah, and he
bad things could happen if we don't
said
get
the
there
fate
soon
of our
enough.
relations between two kingdoms would be fraught if we didn't
Yeah,
deliver it
so
back.
That
maybe we
can't be the
should
reason
just
this contract falls through.
True.
Battle a bit of rain.
We can push
Well,
on.
I think we push on. I can warding wind if we need to try and push the rain away, but it'll make it very
rain
blustery.
Before. Yeah.
Still, as the hawk is up and keeping your eyes out, you notice a small wooden lean-to structure that basically it kind of looks like a wooden bush shelter. And it comes into view ahead of you, and you see a pair of figures dressed in the same teal green as you. Beside them is a cart fastened to what looks like a large bull. And as you approach, one of them taps the other one, who pulls himself to his feet. And you see two humans, a man with curly brown hair and a woman with white blonde hair pulled into a tight bun.
Humans! Look! Over there!
Acorn Express
Oh.
humans.
Well, I can't see their badge, so they could just be wearing green.
Do they look dry? Do they have a tarp we could borrow?
Well, they're under like a kind of a wooden shelter.
Let's pull
Could that
up and
be the
see.
trading post that we're aiming for?
Can always ask. Hello there! You there!
Hello. You got the packages?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a package with packages
the
inside of it.
packages. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
You're running a bit behind.
Well, mate, it's raining.
I
What
assure
do
you,
mean?
we've been on the fastest horse in Sun Harbor. We couldn't have made it here any quicker.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to make this quick, or we'll lose that new contract.
Sorry,
You
who are
seem to
you?
know what's going on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm Rory. This is Natalie. We work for
Who
the
are you?
Zamora and
Rory?
branch.
Did you say worry?
Rory.
Rory and Natalie. Yeah,
Sorry.
hello, Rory.
Right.
Rory, tell me one fact that only a postal service member would know.
Oh bloody hell! Life, rain,
What's the
shine,
name of the
all the good stuff.
Say the full thing.
Life or
You too,
death,
Natalie.
rain or shine. We'll make sure your mail's on time.
Not enough. Tell me. I'll get the book out. Page 3, paragraph C.
Guys,
What's the first thing it says?
we're gonna lose this contract.
Do they sound sincere? Can I do an insight check on
Do an
what they're
insight
saying
check.
instead? Because if they sound legit about the contract, I said 18.
They seem very, very eager to be off. One of them is tapping their foot impatiently.
So where are you
Eager to be
planning on
off to not
taking
answer
these?
the question I wanted.
Oh, it goes to Zen, which is the capital of Zamora.
Zen. Wow.
All the places begin with a Z in Zamora.
We've only just moved there, so I don't really know, to be honest.
Do we need to come along for assistance?
Oh, well, I mean, we didn't have that down in our manifest.
So what, we just go home once we've done that?
It would save us from the rain if we went home.
I don't know whatever you guys were told.
Well, we just need the signature. That's all that
Yeah.
Pip said we
Amazing.
needed.
Well,
So
can we give you a signature? Whoever's strongest, can you get this crate loaded up as well?
it's not me, unfortunately.
I don't know, Miss Polly. I've seen you pick up big old hay bales.
I
couldn't
think
do
it
that.
might be me, but I'm a 4-foot
Crazy
pigeon.
that.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll help. And Natalie, do you want to sign whatever, like the manifest and everything?
yeah.
Can you use pens, Rory? Can you sign things? Is that your weakness?
All right, I'm dyslexic. All right, you got me.
Sorry,
bloody
sorry.
hell.
It's just we've dealt with some shady Acorn Express people before. I just wanted to make sure. I'm sorry, I shouldn't
You
have.
could be
accused
Troll Trail for all we know.
You could be Troll Trail.
Yeah,
You're not,
yeah.
though, are you?
No, we'd never be troll trail.
Insight check again.
Yeah, it's been insight check.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. Yeah, he seems quite offended at that.
I'll help Natalie lift the box out. Oh no, I'll help Rory lift the box out. What? Do strength roll? Strength
Yeah.
roll? With advantage because he's helping.
No, but he rolled a 19, so.
Okay, so let's add them together. With his help, it's a 22.
Why do you even ask for help?
It's at 3.
it's a 3.
So between the two of you, without you providing much assistance, you load it up onto the back of the ox as Natalie scores her name onto your manifest.
Thank
Does
you
that
very
look
much.
right, Haery?
That'll sort us out. Right, let's get back. We can probably squeeze another one in today.
You need to try and beat the rain, guys. Best
Yeah.
of luck to you.
How are
Right.
you keeping out the rain? You got any coveralls we could borrow? I don't want to get me feathers wet.
We've got a tarp we could throw over the crate, yeah, because you'd always set
No, I
off,
meant for us. I meant for
for
us.
you guys. Just ride as fast as you can, guys.
Wait, why? What's wrong with the rain? Is it bad? Is it acid rain?
It's wet. It's cold.
Oh,
It's
right.
horrible cold wet
It's
rain.
Sorry. Yeah. Nothing ever goes right with our delivery.
go up to
so
Natalie
I'm
and
just
I say-
surprised that we're on a normal delivery.
Natalie,
Yeah. Hello,
I've never
bird.
dealt with rain before, and I'm... Sorry, one sec. Sorry, the thing's stuck. Hold on. Hold on, it's stuck on the thing.
How have you
Hold on.
managed that?
There we go. I've never dealt with rain before, and I am scared. Surely you could lend a little guy a tarp?
You casting suggestion.
Yes.
Honestly, I thought you were just going to say, you know what? Just straight charisma roll. See what you can do.
We could do that.
Go on then.
Rory, we could lend them a tarp, couldn't we?
You couldn't you, Rory?
Yeah. So you'd rather you be dry than the packages? Is that it?
I don't
care.
Die out
don't care. You can have the tarp, and they pull open this big canvas tarp off their cart.
Great stuff, thanks. Right, Polly, put it over the top. Let's go home.
Okay. Yeah, you watch as they take off in a hurry, the cart bumping over every mound and divot in the road off to the east, quickly being obscured from view in a trail of dust.
Yeah, they're moving a bit quick.
Just saying, east, you said. East.
East, yeah.
You said east. Now, I know my cardinal directions very well with my internal pigeon compass. East is not where Zamora is it?
No.
Guys, east is not where Zamora is.
Doesn't seem like.
Zamora is the whole kingdom.
Surely we're on the border of Zamora right now.
You are on the border.
Yeah, but the DM had a smile on his face when I said that about the cardinal directions.
Yeah.
Kind of curious that.
I mean, there is space to the east. We travelled southwest.
We've got the tarp now, so we're a little bit more safe. We could follow them for a little bit and just check.
Oh, you're making me nervous now. Because they weren't moving
Polly's
too quick.
made me nervous. Polly's made me nervous. They might have Cuthbert in the back of that truck. We don't know. Why don't we check? Wait, are we assuming this is the trading post? Why don't we actually look inside the building?
Oh my gosh, maybe the real Acorn Express delivery people are tied up in there.
Didn't you say that it looked more like a wooden
It looks
bus
like
stop?
a bus shelter, yeah.
Wait, so
So
can we
it
see
doesn't like a
everything that's
trading
inside of it?
post.
We can't see
You
like.
could go take a look if you would like. Do you want to roll an investigation roll to have a proper look at it?
Is this even the trading post? What if they built this today?
I'm just looking at the time
It's a
going
whole-
like,
Was it with advantage? Question mark. Because that was a net one.
Investigation? No, it's an investigation roll.
Oh, it's a net one.
Polly, are you?
I'm going to have a
investigating?
look as well. I've got a +4 to investigation. 10.
10. It's a wooden shelter.
Well, there's nobody tied up in here.
Nobody tied
so
up. So you can
Anything
tell
on the
there's
ground?
nothing untoward. It's a very crudely built kind of wooden shelter with a bench and a.
look, I know how this goes down, everyone. You two get paranoid and you start turning into animals and peeing and pooing everywhere. I'm not doing it today. I'm going home. I'm just going to start walking back towards Aurelion.
I
through the
uncock my
mountain.
leg, unwilling to let Haery have his way.
I don't know. Should we go after them?
Shall we?
I don't think we have any cause.
Shall we do a
This is my
game
problem.
of rock, parchment, glasses?
Oh, what if we go find the nearest pub?
That's what I said. Go to the nearest town on our side of the border. We
I
can
like
ask
the
them
way
what they
Polly said
know.
it better.
Similar.
Polly said it in a cooler way. But, all right, let's go find a town and ask if they know Natalie and the other guy.
Well, what was the last hint of civilization that we passed on our way down here?
There's a few towns nearby. Haery, you would know that a town that's a few hours away from here would be your hometown of Pilsworth.
Not my hometown, but I did work there. That was the last place I worked before I came into Sun Harbor.
You turn around and begin to head back, and not long after you set off, the rain cloud you saw earlier open up, unleashing a torrent of water upon you. But with the three of you all onto the tarp, you're quite all right.
I'm
Gosh.
quite all
Wow,
right.
it
It's
is
loud out
lucky
there,
we
though,
have
isn't it?
this tarp.
It's very noisy.
Speak louder, Polly. I can't hear you under the sound of the rain on the tarp. Did you say it was a great tarp? I know it was one of my best work. I did a whole spell slot for this.
On your way back, it begins to grow dark and cold as night settles in, and you are being pelted with rain. What are each of your passive perceptions?
16.
Under a tarp, probably quite bad. Passive,
14.
10.
Okay.
10.
Haery and Polly, you begin to hear hoofbeats from behind you, loud and fast.
Zebras.
Through the
What are you guys
rain,
talking about?
two riders come thundering down the road behind you, hooves hammering the mud from the ground as they ride, and they eventually overtake the swift speed of Philippe. Their beautiful horses rearing and snorting as Philippe is forced to a sudden halt as they pull in front of you and cut you off. One rider, an impossibly handsome elf on a large white stallion, looks down through the rain with sharp, urgent eyes. You're riding the wrong way, chaps. Do you have our delivery?
No, we already handed it over. We've done our part as Aurelion. Now it's
I can't
now
hear
it's
you over the
Zamora's
What colour are they
tarp.
wearing?
Tarp.
They are dressed in the same teal green as you. The badges of Acorn Express glitter in gold on their chests.
This doesn't make any sense because they weren't tied up in the bus stop. So
Could you repeat that again
Where
so I can
were
feel
you?
validified for the things I've said?
I never asked to see the badge of the other people.
Do you have a delivery, chaps?
Do we
you
have
a
our
badge?
delivery?
First and foremost, I'm not making that mistake twice. Let me see your Acorn Express
Acorn
badge.
Express badge is loud and proud on our chest, my good sir.
Very good.
And
very
you're
good.
from Zamora, I would presume.
Well, not originally. You see, we're Sun Harbor's best and brightest.
Of course you are. Second
Sent
best
to
of brightest.
establish the new post.
Oh God, it's raining.
and your name is
I'm Kalon, but in Sun Harbor they call me the Lion.
Kalon
that's
the
not
Lion.
Rory. And who are you? I'd say to the person next to them on the other horse.
You see that is a dwarf. He goes, name's Trost.
And just while we're on this track, do you know of Rory and Natalie that also work with you? Great friends of yours.
Maybe your
perhaps?
apprentices.
I mean, if they work for us, I haven't heard of them, but I don't know every employee of Acorn
no.
Express.
Oh, then you probably don't know them. That's the thing, because we already gave the package to them, because they obviously also work there. You must have been
We've
confused.
been waiting at the trading post to the
Yeah,
last
the bus
hour.
stop,
We
that's
figured
right,
you
yeah.
must have got turned around in the storm.
No,
that's
just we got to the trading post, made of wood, and jackets were there. Signed manifest. Look, it's right here.
By the love of salt, do you mean to tell me that you've just handed over our precious Zamorian, our first shipment to Zamora?
Didn't hand it over. We traded it for a tarp.
Yes.
No,
Yes, that is what we've done.
This Rory and this Natalie, is there any distinguishing features, anything that stood out about you, anything that could tell you who they are?
Man and
One of
woman.
them had blonde hair.
One of them had white hair slicked back. White hair pulled back
Yeah.
tight in a bun.
Oh, one of them was dyslexic.
One of them was dyslexic
Right.
and stupid.
Did they have a horse and cart? How did they travel?
No, they
think
had
it
an
was-
ox.
Ox, big ox, yeah. And they
Big
went
ox.
east. They went east.
Why the only species heavy enough to warrant bulls and oxen on their carts are trolls.
Oh no, they weren't trolls. They were humans. They were
No,
humans.
they were proper humans. Yeah,
They looked like
they look like
was-
Miss Polly.
Yeah, they were
Right.
normal height guys.
We have followed their trail. Their troll trail.
Say Rorik. Say Trost. Sorry, Rorik Trost. Forgot your name.
Rorik. Hang
Yeah,
on.
his
things
name
are
was
going
his name was
crazy
Trost
here.
Rorik. Where's the closest troll trail building? I think their headquarters is over in Pillsworth, about 2 hours ride from here.
No, that can't be. Acorn Express is in Pillsworth.
We haven't had an office in Pillsworth for a month now, I believe. Look,
I was just there. What? Did it shut down when I left?
yeah, we could escort you there and get you situated, but you're really gonna have to sort this mess out yourselves.
What about Mr. Briggs? Where did he go?
Postmaster Briggs?
Yeah.
Traitor, I think most of the employees were snapped up by Troll Trail.
No, I don't believe it. You're lying.
Well,
Insight check.
Insight check? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, good. 22.
It's the most honest man you've ever met.
Oh, why would Mr. Briggs go with them? I don't understand.
Haery, don't worry. We can figure it out. There's probably a reasonable reason for all
Haery,
this.
you
taught me
actually
so much.
You actually know the name the Lion rings a bell to you. He is a legendary Acorn Express postman. He's said to have successfully delivered mail to a ship after it was swallowed by a kraken.
I feel like I might have heard of you. How long have you worked at Sun Harbor?
I've Sun Harbor. I was headed the branch for around 10 years there as a head postman.
Right.
Head postman.
Head postman.
Like the tippity top of the postman.
Top of the postman.
I'm like the
just
wings of
before
the
management.
postman. You're the head.
You're the highest ranking person we've met. You're even above Pip and Pepper. Even more so than Pepper.
I mean, yes, head of the post.
Well, why do you need us to sort out the mess then? You could
Gosh.
probably do it all yourself in like an hour. We could lose our jobs, Kalon.
Well,
You're very unlikely that you lose your job.
Tell him we're on probation. Shut up.
Sorry, we're not on probation.
We could escort you to Pilsworth. I can get you set up, and I can buy you around 36 hours. But then I'll have no choice but to report you, or we risk losing the Zamora contract.
So where were you? Where were you waiting
We were
for us?
waiting at the trading post. You know, the
Where's that?
large building right in the middle of the valley.
You're saying if we'd kept going.
I didn't stop. We'd
And
have met
asked
you
for
again.
some level of identification, particularly the Acorn Express, the golden badges.
I did an insight check, sir. I did an insight check and it came up.
And what did you
good.
glean from that insight?
I gleaned that he was telling the truth about his name, mostly, I think.
Right, so you've established that at least we know what was the Rorian and Natalie. That's who we're looking for in Pillsworth.
You're going to help us, aren't you, sir?
Well,
I feel so embarrassed.
I'll take you there, and we can get you a little help, perhaps. And like I said, I can buy you around 36 hours, but any later than that, and we'd lose the Zamora contract.
So, Rory and Natalie, were they really humans or were they trolls?
They employ humans at Troll Trail.
Oh, sorry, I thought they were disguised.
Yeah, you made it sound like a troll.
And if they've
in
got Mr.
disguise.
Briggs, they've got
I
a
feel less
Goliath.
deceived now, at least. So.
Can you lead the way to Pillsworth? We'll struggle in this horrible weather.
Yes, all
And
right.
also-
Try and keep up. I have the swiftest beast at Acorn Express.
That's just not true. We've got Philippe the Third. You've probably got Philippe the Fourth or something.
Philippe the First.
Oh.
I thought that name was just a legend.
Your great granddad, Philippe.
I reckon Philippe the First getting a bit old.
Does
these
Philippe
days.
recognize Philippe the First and
Phil-
show any sort of deference?
Philippe, now that you look at Philippe, you see this entire time, they seem to be having some kind of hoarse conversation between the two of them. It's a lot of
Ooh.
shaking of manes and kind of like prancing on their front hooves.
With my speech of the woods, can I glean whether they're getting along?
You can glean that perhaps Philippe the Third is a disappointment.
Is he okay?
Can I just
Polly?
pat Philippe on the hindquarters?
He's very damp, wet.
A friendly
hindquarters.
hindquarter
Yeah.
pat.
Nothing more
Yeah.
than friends for this
Don't worry,
hindquarter
Philippe.
pat.
We think you're brilliant. We think you're the fastest horse in Sun Harbour.
His head kind of droops.
Oh. Shall we
Guys,
get under the
Philippe's-
tarp
Philippe
then?
might be depressed. Does anyone have anything to help with horse depression?
Oh, let me check.
In my spell list, I make a minor illusion of a big carrot in front of him.
That's donkeys.
Ah, that's nice.
Look at that, it's big carrot.
Try an
How
apple.
is it in front of his mouth? Like, could he reach this?
It's kind of like, like you know, on Minecraft where you've got a carrot on a stick.
Right.
I'm kind of doing that, where it's slightly out of range. And it's going to move with him as we
Okay,
go.
so yeah, he lunges forwards, and you watch as Philippe the First takes off in front of you.
Are we in the? Should we get? Are we in the cart still? We're in the cart. We're off.
You
We're under
you
the
never got
top.
off the cart, yeah. So you're setting off.
Okay. And I'm doing this.
How did this happen?
To make
This
a
is so
carrot appear.
embarrassing. Why does this keep happening to us?
What the failed delivery kind of thing?
The
I don't
failed
know.
delivery
we're
thing.
So, the thing is, you're always worrying about things, so we kind of expect something to go wrong every time, and yet we never actually catch it when it does.
Do you think I'm manifesting these mistakes?
Could be, yeah. I mean, Sun Harbour is one of the hardest outposts to work at. That's why I kind of left it till last on my journey.
Oh, is your journey nearly over, Haery?
I mean, I don't think it'll ever end. It's just I've worked pretty much every other office.
Everyone's journey ends sometime, Haery.
Stop manifesting horrible things.
Sorry.
Stop saying things. Stop
We've
saying
just had a
Get
real
under the tarp.
time with all these deliveries, and I thought for once we'd had one go off without a hitch, but no, we've only gone and delivered it to the wrong people.
Look, we'll get it back. We'll get the parcel back. We'll get Kalian's seal of approval, because I'll suggest him to give us one, and then we'll just carry on with our freaking jobs, and nothing's going to go wrong.
Worst
Right.
comes to worst, it's just a bunch of mundane mail. We can just forge it.
True?
How would
I've got
they know?
I've had a satchel full of undelivered letters for the past, 12 episodes.
Perfect. We'll just change all the postcodes to Zamoran postcodes instead.
Do you know them?
No. What?
I don't know Zamoran postcodes.
I
Just
assume-
make them up.
They might not even use postcodes.
It's
They might just
literally
say
like, what,
down the
OZ?
trail on the left.
I mean, I only know a couple of letters. Z.
It's got to start with a Z.
It's got to start with a Z, because of the
We'll just
Z.
address everything to go to Zen. So everything goes to the capital.
Yeah. To the same person.
Single names, no surnames.
Just so we're all on board with forging letters. We're all
If we
fine with
don't
it.
get the delivery back, probably, yeah.
If it's going to save the continent, yes.
That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, we're here to save the world. Yeah.
Turns out we are.
I feel better now.
Beneath your tarp, the rain pelting down upon you, you head towards Pillsworth, heading back into grassland and the familiar sort of oak trees and things of Aurelion. And eventually the road dips towards a small walled town hunched beneath the rain, its slate rooftops shining dark and wet, with lanterns glowing in the windows and gutters spilling out onto paved streets. Kalon leads you to a small stables besides a store labelled Abbey's General Goods, and he ties up Philippe Senior and then hops off and heads towards the side door.
Here we are.
Is this your old haunt?
Yeah, this is my old spot. This is the last place I worked before I came into Sand Harbour. Oh, I love it around here. You can smell the limestone.
It's a bit rainy.
Yeah, that brings out the flavour.
Could barely fly in this.
I mean, it's not always like it. It rains a fair bit, but the closer to the border you get, it dries up.
You have pigeons here?
No. Everything's on foot around here. It's quite a ways to all the other spots. More mail comes in and it's distributed locally. We don't really send out that much, actually. I never really sent much mail out of Pillsworth.
I don't like it, Polly. I don't like it one bit.
I don't trust this whole situation. I'm starting to think Haery could be in on it all.
I'm going to choose to not hear that in character.
Let's follow Kalon. Kalon, wait for us, please. Please, Kalon, please.
Kalon, he gestures and he's like, feel free to tie your horse up in the stables. Give me one moment. And he knocks on this side door. And after a moment, it creaks open. And you see an elderly tabaxi, black fur marked with streaks of silver and a pair of crescent moon spectacles peering out. Hello there, Abby. Sorry to trouble you on such a dreary night, but may we make use of your basement here? My companions have got themselves into rather a bind, and we could use a place to rest and plan their next move. Yes, dearie, of course, anything for you. I owe you for the time you rescued me from that griffin's nest.
Told you, Chèramy, this guy's a legend. He once delivered a letter inside of a dragon's belly.
Inside the bed? And he got out?
He got out again. He did that. You saw how authoritative his knock was. He did it on its schnoz. It opened up, let him straight in, no arguments.
I can't argue with his performance, Haery. That was an excellent knock.
He's certainly got charisma.
Aye.
Come on,
But
chaps.
so do I.
Tally-ho, let's get indoors.
Oh, thank you, sir. I do wish we handed over to you. This handover job's gone all awry.
That's okay. We have 34 hours remaining to rectify this mistake. Let's see if we can't make a plan of sorts.
Yes, let's go inside.
I don't just you giggling at my choice of words.
Sorry,
it's just there was an E added at the front of the word for no reason.
I heard a rectify.
Yeah, I heard a rectify.
I heard handover job. It's a saucy episode again. Okay.
Gosh,
Is this like is this a settling down for the night kind of situation until the rain passes, or is this a we have to act in the dead of night situation?
Well, let's get planning downstairs, okay? And we'll figure out what it is we know.
I think you just might be really good at planning, Kalon. I just don't think we've got it in us. Everything we've planned has gone wrong.
It's all gone horrible, Kalon.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out together, okay? Follow me down into the basement.
Wait, hang on. I don't know if I trust this.
Stop it! No, we have to trust
Miss
one
Polly, it's a
person
general
in this
store.
session. Just trust this man.
We can't just stand here in the shop.
trusted
People
all the
are going to be
wrong
shopping here.
people.
Wait,
so
but hold
far.
on. What if Kalon is troll trail, right? And then we're stealing back from Egghorn Express.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god!
what I'm starting to think.
Oh my god! I'm starting to believe you as well because you sounded so convincing.
And Haery, if you're not on board with this, I'm thinking perhaps you've been replaced also.
But wouldn't I know
Tell
if I've
us
been
something
replaced?
only Haery would know.
Gosh, what would I know? I know that we got money for the festival.
That's the worst one.
What does that mean?
Name like 3 of Polly's family members. You'd know that off by
name
heart.
3 of my
You
beloved
got-
family.
You got your weird cousin who works at pub in Thornelm. No, not Thornelm. That's a different series.
Hawthorns.
You've got your Aunt Jemima and oh god, what's your other ones?
The
called?
uncle that was in the war. Yeah, he's in the war.
He was a veteran.
I
Please
can't
put some
remember his-
respect on his name,
I can't
which
remember the
is...
vet's name. I know he exists. I can't remember his name. I know that you killed someone at a bakery.
Stop saying that out loud. Stop saying that out loud.
They had an allergic reaction. It wasn't my fault.
Which resulted in
Okay.
death.
I'm starting to believe that this is Haery. There's no more to be said on the subject, clearly.
A voice clears from somewhere behind you. Is like, guys, are we gonna get indoors? It's a bit wet out here.
Oh yeah, there's Trost
Bloody
here
hell,
as
he's
well.
probably
There's
got
another
super
whole guy.
hearing as well.
I thought we were already inside the shop. I thought we were.
No, we're still in the doorway, just having a big conversation.
I thought we were stood in the shop waiting to go downstairs. My sense of space today is off, like so bad.
You head down into a basement and find that Kalon has already lit a lantern above a large wooden table. There's not much else down there besides a couple barrels and some burlap sacks. Righty-ho, let's figure out what it is we know. So, am I correct in thinking you handed over the package at some hastily constructed wooden shack to a Rory and a Natalie? Didn't get any kind of identification or
they were wearing the green outfit of Acorn Express.
with the pin badges, or just
Not
were they
with the
wearing green
pin.
clothes?
To be fair, we didn't check for the badges, but they knew all about that we had to be there in a timely manner. They knew about the trade deal.
And also the description we were given was the recognizable green of Acorn Express. So, what can we do?
Should have foreseen, this is on me, should have foreseen something like this occurring. That's okay.
Right, this is on you, Kalon.
Yeah,
Right.
your fault.
I'm glad you said it.
Right, but I mean, you handed over the packages to an unauthorized entity, and
We got the signature. In fact, when we asked Pip and Pepper, I even asked, who do we hand them to? And they said, just give them to somebody in a green uniform.
So it's Pip and Pepper's fault.
I think there's somebody working on the inside.
So long as we can, either way, so long as we can get a hold of these packages, and then the swiftest horse, we can definitely make up some time. And as we get them to Zen, the Troll Trail headquarters located here in the city. So we're going to need you to find a way inside and a way to locate and retrieve this package, and then if you can bring it back, we've got to go make some more deliveries. We'll meet you back here in, should we say, 34 hours from now.
Sounds to me like a heist episode, Kalon.
It's definitely going to be some kind of caper.
I like a caper.
Okay, so
Have you got any tips? Because you managed to get into that royal palace that one time.
well, we did, yes, and you see the part of the trick to a heist is there's a couple of good steps. The first is always going to be reconnaissance.
How do
I'd
you
recommend
spell
you definitely
that?
scout out this building.
I can't spell.
It's like Renaissance, but with con in the middle.
Reconnaissance.
You're going to need to check out, see your entry points. Perhaps there'll be
Seed your entry points.
a skylight,
Not
perhaps
seed.
perhaps
Cherry,
a warehouse door of some kind. I imagine it's not too different from the Acorn Express warehouse. And then, the trick to an excellent heist, like it was in the palace, is an inside man. There's only so much you can get from outside of the building if you really want to glean some true information. Finding someone, perhaps, who has an intimate knowledge of the inside.
So I'm thinking the package has ended up in the new Troll Trails delivery office, which was previously the Acorn Express delivery office.
Exactly.
Which
So one person here
in
knows.
this room has an intimate familiarity with.
Trust?
Harry,
Trust
it's
is-
you.
Oh, me? What? Oh, yeah, I guess I did, yeah.
So you'll know some of the interior, and then I know they've made some changes around here, probably thrown up some fortifications, knowing these dastardly lot. They've also, from what I've heard, installed a furnace, because Troll Trail do not store packages in the archives, they destroy them.
Oh!
Oh, what?
So you're
in the
going to want to
world?
get into that furnace room before they can burn all of this stuff, which I imagine would probably be in a day or two from now when they get through the backlog.
That's horrible. Yeah, don't worry. We'll sort it.
Tell me about your previous postmaster, Haery.
Who? Mr. Briggs?
Mr. Briggs.
Oh, he loved me. He was a Goliath. Always used to pick me up real gentle. He used to throw me real far. He said, yeah, he just used to love me about.
Do you think he'd remember you?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, he told me that I was a handful. So you don't just forget a handful.
Do you
But
think you could
he's
convince
a
him?
traitor now.
He is a traitor, but he might
don't
still
know
have a
that.
soft spot for Haery. What if you convinced him you wanted to work at Troll Trail and he brought you in?
That could be a
A
choice.
little bit of subterfuge?
I will pose as one of their ox.
Any
right.
any
Good
way
idea.
that you guys deem best to get inside, I will leave the planning up to you.
You want to leave us to do the planning? That's what you want now? Okay.
I'll leave
so-
you to do the planning. And I'll tell you what. He pulls out and counts out 10 gold onto the table. Any supplies you need, you can pick up any general goods from upstairs, but maybe have a quick look around town when the shops open up in the morning, and you might be able to acquire some pieces that might help with your caper. Whatever plan
Honestly,
you concoct.
I need to figure out if I can make a jacket that looks like the Troll Trail ones.
Well,
That's
no,
what we
because you're
need.
applying for the job. You just need to take off your current jacket. You can wear any outfit to go for an application.
I want to wear the jacket for the gig. I want to show them how committed I am.
You
to
can't
this.
go into... It's like if I went to an Argos
Well, maybe we don't
application
have time
wearing
for
an
the whole
Argos uniform
application
already.
process, though. Maybe we do have to just pose as delivery workers that already work there.
I feel like my job is currently the least useful. I feel like I could be doing something more important to the case. What if I do a flyover and do a scouting mission and then maybe go in I do an actual sneak. I do like a proper bit of sneaking. I go in from the top, Haery goes in from the front door, Polly goes in through the ox entrance. We collapse on the middle, we take it from 3 angles, a delta split, if you will.
Sure.
I can ask the other ox what they've seen.
Is there any way for us to communicate each other, perhaps with some sort of stone?
No.
Yeah, the sending stones that we have in our bags.
What was that, Haery? What did you say?
I said no. I'm already applying for a job at Troll Trail today. I'm not using a sending stone.
So,
Now,
Haery, what
listen, I'm not communicating.
If we need to communicate to each other mid-heist, all we'll do is write a letter, send it to the Acorn Express, then it will be delivered to whoever the recipient is, hopefully in time for the information to be relevant still.
The only issue is there's no carrier pigeons at the moment, so it'd just be me delivering and I'm upstairs.
No, but I bet Kalon could deliver to a person mid-heist.
Sorry, what am I
Definitely.
what am I doing?
You're in
we
the
mu-
job, mate.
Well,
Do you
Sorry,
think
Kalon,
you
I
could
thought
break
you'd
in,
gone.
take a
Didn't know you were
letter
still
from one
there.
of us mid-heist and deliver it to someone else mid-heist so we don't have to use the sending stone because they're going to take our jobs in about 10 years?
Frost and I are about to ride off and try and
Never be
find a
seen
way
again.
to cover for you guys. I mean, no, we'll be back in 34 hours to hopefully collect the package that you've secured.
Okay, Haery, you're already doing disgusting, horrible things today. Apply for Troll Trail. What's one more horrible, disgusting thing like talking into a sending stone? To then inevitably save the packages and save the world and bring a whole new freaking kingdom into the delivery network. That's so many more letters that need delivering.
Look, I'll take my stone and we'll see what happens. I can still hear what you guys are saying.
Grand.
At the very
Okay.
least.
I think I'll recon, land on their roof, and pass that information from the top down. Can you tell us anything about the building, Haery? Is it like a glass roof? What's this place like?
Well, yeah, I mean, so it's basically like a warehouse. A bit like where we found Bay, right? And it's got
Yeah.
lockers off to the side, stuff like that. There is a skylight, so I mean, if you wanted to fly up there and have a look in, you
I'll
get
mark it down.
a bit of a bird's eye view. There's a walkway, goes around the top of this main room, and there is an office. It's a bit ominous. Mr. Briggs used to just sit there and just watch over everybody while they were doing their work. But aside from that, I didn't go into any of the other spots. Can't even think of where they would put the furnace.
And where would you keep an ox?
I mean, it's just that there are the stables out to the side. It is gated, though, is the only problem.
And also, Kalon mentioned a furnace, correct?
Yeah, but I don't know where that is.
Troll Trail typically install a furnace room rather than archives. So
And one must
Bloody hell,
assume...
Kalon's still here.
One
Sorry,
must
I kept thinking he's
assume...
gone and then he just reappears.
There must be a chimney, right?
One must assume that there's a chimney with access straight into the room where the letters might be.
whatever
if that's
plan
where
you
they're
wish, I
burning
wouldn't
them.
recommend heading down a chimney above an open fire designed for burning.
You must forget, Kalon, you've never seen anyone like me before. I'm a crewman. I can survive
Can you
anything.
fit down chimneys?
I did in my youth.
Were you a bit smaller in your youth, perhaps?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
All right, well, Trost and I'll be off. We'll see you in 34 hours. I'll leave you to your planning and your caper. Like I said, there's 10 gold here. Pick up any supplies you need. And we'll see you shortly
you.
with the package returned, and we'll swiftly deliver it to Zen, and everything will be fantastic.
Thanks, Kalon.
Of course.
And
Goodbye,
thank you
Kalon.
for trusting us with this heist.
Everyone's got to start somewhere, rookies.
We started many days ago, but thank you.
I just know if we don't have this done by hour 4, he's going to come in and sort it all out. Guaranteed.
Yeah, but he's going to take credit for all of our hard work. Investigation check. Is he actually gone?
You look around the room. I'm not going to make you roll for it. He is no longer in the room with you. And you can hear
He's
the
stood in the
creaking of the
doorway. He's waiting for
floorboards
us to mention him.
above your head. Yeah, you hear the door above you swing open and closed, and you can only assume that he is left.
Haery, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? I didn't mean to shoot down your idea of making an outfit. I've just never seen you do it before. Look, we can get
I've
you
never done it before.
We've got 10 gold. We can also just go into town, find a tailor, and they could make it.
Guys, we have 34 hours.
You know what?
33 hours probably
Polly,
now.
There's
bit too
magic and
much.
glass in this universe. We can make an outfit in an hour.
Let's
What?
just go to the pub. We said we were going to do that after we left the valley.
We did say we would go to the
I
pub.
want to have
say
a
the
drink.
pub.
Maybe we can figure this out over a pint or something. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, we can all just get new jobs if we have to. I do it all the time. It's fine.
No,
I can't,
I really
Polly.
can't leave this job. No.
Guys, there's so many other jobs out there.
Polly,
it's
they
fine.
don't let
it's
pigeons
just
live.
post.
It doesn't matter.
Let's go. Well,
Let's go pub.
We'll let Abby know we're going out, but we're probably going to come back. Let's go to the foxhole.
Pub.
So going to pub
then.
Pub is warm and noisy, a welcome change from the wet streets outside. Lanterns hang from dark beams. Tables are crowded with travelers and townsfolk, and the smell of stew, spilled ale, and wood smoke fills the room. In the corner, Haery, you see a familiar, hulking, tattooed figure. Though rather than the teal green clothes you'd previously seen him in, he's now in a blue uniform with red accents.
Oh, God. Mr. Briggs, what's become of you?
As far as we know, we've just made a very successful delivery and secured the future of Acorn Express. Don't let on that we know something's gone wrong.
Shall I take my jacket off, though? Because
we want him to apply for the job. That's the thing. Me and
you're
Polly.
going to talk to your guy and say, you'll never guess. Oh, it's funny you work for Troll Trails now. You'll never guess we just did a fun delivery.
I'm going to brag at Briggs. That's what you want me to do.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
See if you
All
can
right.
get him to, like, accidentally
Plan has
spill
changed.
some tea.
That's all right. We can do this. I will watch this. He loves me. Mr. Briggs!
I don't believe my eyes, Haery!
In the fur and flesh, bit of both.
Haery, what brings you back to Pillsworth?
Well, it's nice to revisit the old stomping grounds, isn't it? And we just managed to secure a wonderful trade route from here all the way through to Zamora. We just actually handed off the package.
I've heard that you got the Zamora route. Very, very impressive. Very, very good.
We've already done it as well. We've already got some cargo over the line. It's on its way to Zen right now.
I trust you're finding Sun Harbor to your liking. We do miss you here in Pillsworth, you know.
Well, you say we. What's this? Why are you wearing Troll Trail?
Well, after Acorn Express, they closed the Pillsworth branch, and we got bought out and taken over, I'm afraid.
Oh, I was barely gone like a few weeks.
Yeah, apparently we can't handle the load without you, I suppose.
You always said I was a handful. I didn't realize I was your whole world.
Well,
Amazing.
Haery, it's not often a subordinate reports code violations. Their postmaster committed to their own postmaster. Very dedicated to their job.
Well, I just want you to lead by example, that's all.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We all do it by the book, and it means we're all better for it. And look what
Yes.
happens. I stopped reporting stuff. It all fell apart.
Well, you were in the habit of reminding your colleagues of passages of the handbook. Very fastidious, not very popular, my old boy.
I don't know. These two seem to love it. I just think it's based on the employees.
Hello. Love that word you just used, by the way.
Sorry. Mr. Briggs, this is Polly Inkpot, and this is Chèramy. You've never seen anything
Hello.
like him before.
Hello.
Never seen anything like
Pleasure
me
to meet you, Miss Inkpot. And no, we haven't had pigeons around this part for a very long time. Well,
Probably because of the terrible weather.
that or the hawks.
Oh, well, the thing about
No more
hawks is you
giant
can actually
birds.
train yourself to be faster than a hawk, regardless of your bird species. You just got to do your reps.
Right.
And you go, it's very good.
Yes,
You
we-
can learn a thing or two from me.
You see, yes, Troll Trail, apparently they were supposed to get hold of some trained pigeons, but when that went awry, they've settled for using falcons and hawks. Not great at delivering mail, but they are fantastic at intercepting pigeons delivering the mail.
It sounds like a lot's different at Troll Trail. Like, have the Illitree moved into our old office?
Yeah, well, they made a lot of changes to it, of course. I mean, we didn't have those big walls with the iron spikes around the outside, for one.
Yeah, that's intimidating.
Sorry, mention the thing you just said again about the intercepting pigeons. They've been intercepting Where have they been intercepting pigeons, your falcons and your hawks?
Well, they had the falconer. They have the aviary on the roof where, our local birds used to sleep, and that's all. It's all falcons now and some hawks.
There's an aviary on the roof with falcons and hawks. Just memorizing in my brain for fun.
Intercept pigeons.
That intercept pigeons. Yeah.
Yes, we tried to get hold of some. Well, I was told that there was some kind of plan to go to Sun Harbor and acquire a lot of pigeons, but I don't know what happened there.
No, who could say? Who could say what could happen? The thing about Sun Harbor is anything could happen there. It's such a wonderful town full of whimsy and mystery.
Right. Yes, I've heard. Although they'll never get me out of Pillsworth. Even if I had to change uniform, I'll stay here. Pillsworth, born and bred.
Pillsworth till you die. Yeah,
Pillsworth till I die.
I was like that with Barnslow.
Great town, Barnslow.
Yep. Almost died there, so that's why I'm in. So I'm in the other place now. So I'm in Sun Harbor.
He always says it's one of those places to die for, but I'm not sure that's particularly true.
So what brings you guys to my humble town? I know Acorn Express doesn't really have much of a presence here anymore.
Oh, we just needed a place to rest our heads for the night. We've just done that big handover for the new trade route. Thought we needed to have a few to celebrate.
I mean, it's a bit out of the way, isn't it? You'd be heading west back to Sun Harbor, and this is a little further east.
Yeah, but
we just needed a pub.
And Haery told us this was the best pub in town, the Foxhole.
Great pub in town. Bit dingy, the Foxhole, but it's real beer, real ale you get here.
It really is.
You sound like you go more Barnsley every second. Are you originally from Pillsworth?
I'm Pillsworth, born and raised.
Oh, gosh. I mean, so, let me get this right then. So, you're using falcons and eagles. Do you still have all the same... Oh, falcons and hawks. And then, I noticed they're using oxes now. What's that about?
Oh, I mean, so, Troll Trail have some of the well, like myself included, larger species involved in delivering some of their mail, and so we need something strong enough to pull all that extra weight.
Do actual trolls work at Troll Trail?
It started somewhere, yes. I mean, they as soon as the whole bridge gig kind of got outlawed, that's why. Do you don't know the history of Troll Trail?
No, I'm a pigeon born and bred.
Fair enough. Yeah. So they had that gig under bridges, right? And they'd charge people X amount of gold to go clip-clop it over the top of their bridge. But that got outlawed, so they decided, hey, they're already traveling and they're used to crossing over bridges. Why not start delivering instead?
I hate them.
I fear that's a little racist, my young bird.
Sorry, it's just that Troll Trail keeps freaking clashing with me, and also I'm a pigeon. I'm not expected to have modern views on things. I'm a bird.
One of them did try to ram us off the road, Mr. Briggs.
Literally, day one of my job as a crewman, they tried to freaking push our carts off into a ditch.
Between you and me, I'm just in it for the paycheck. It was this or nothing. I had to stay in Pillsworth. There's only one thing I know how to do, and it's delivering mail.
I respect that.
You say delivering mail, but don't they get rid of the backlog?
Yeah, we used to have that dusty old archive down in the basement, and they've converted that into some kind of furnace room now. And Susan.
For what, like heated flooring?
Oh, it's rather warm down there, yes, but I don't go down there. I mean, that's where Susan is.
Susan? What Susan? Is she like a lovely lady?
Look, if for whatever reason you end up inside the Troll Trail HQ, whatever you do not wake Susan in HR.
Do not wake Susan in HR. I would never want to. Haery's been telling us so much about your wonderful post office, by the way. He only has great things to say about you, Mr. Briggs.
When I ran the place, it was a bit nicer than it is now. It's a little more, it got a little less soul to it since all the changes they've made.
I don't suppose we could have a tour.
I'm not licensed. I've stripped from my postmaster title.
Have you noticed the glasses?
What? You lost your job?
You're casting suggestion.
Of course I'm casting suggestion, Mr. Briggs.
Mr. Briggs.
Didn't you notice the glasses?
Mr. Briggs rolled a 19.
Unfortunate to hear about your job, Mr. Briggs. That's
what happened to your title?
Well, it didn't transfer directly over. They had their own sort of... trolls are the only ones allowed to be management there, not Goliaths. So,
So you got demoted?
yes.
How far?
Well, I'm a postman now rather than a postmaster.
Are you on
Like us at the end
probation?
of the day.
No, not probation. No, I mean, I've worked for many years, 20 odd years. It'd be a bit embarrassing to be on probation after all of that.
Well, I'm on probation now. You should have written a proper letter for me.
I mean, I wrote a pretty detailed account of what you'd been up to at our office.
I don't get it. That should have been enough. You just would have told him how brilliant I am.
Sounds to me, Haery, that Acorn Express doesn't appreciate you.
No, I mean, are they taking on new employees here? I do miss Pillsworth.
Oh, you mean you'd be welcome to apply? I could put in a good word.
That's what you said the last time, but
I got you the job at Sun Harbor, didn't I?
yeah, I mean, I guess I am employed. I just didn't expect to be on probation. But what's moving from one probation to the other one? You reckon you could set me up with something like that?
Could set you up for an interview, probably tomorrow if you'd like to swing by reception. I'm sure you could talk to somebody.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Put my name in. Let them know I'll be there. Crack of dawn.
All right. Yes, I'll make sure to pop in there when I go in the morning. I'm probably not going to be here much longer. I've had one too many. Not that there's such a thing.
I'm going to say you must have to drink a few to have it hit, you know?
By
For me,
the-
it's one
by
drink
the-
and I'm out.
Barrel, my good pigeon.
You had a barrel. Jesus.
Yeah, the king of kegs.
Well, we'll go have a drink ourselves now. Lovely meeting you, Mr.
Cool.
Briggs from Troll
Haery,
Trail.
I'll see you first thing in the morning. You can report to reception. Yep.
Yes, Mr. Briggs. Wait, are we on a first name basis now that you're not like a postmaster?
Still Mr. Briggs.
All right. Right, you are, Mr. Briggs.
Only my friends call me Barnabas.
Barnabas Briggs.
I almost said it, but I know it now. I never knew it before.
All right,
So-
see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
My lady, my pigeon.
My Goliath.
Goodbye, Mr. Briggs. Never to be seen
Ma,
again.
Mr. Briggs.
Because I'm going home in the morning.
That's the thing. Haery, by the way, I'm going to be so sad leaving you here, but I hope you'll have a wonderful life here back in Pillsworth. I hope that I survive in Sun Harbor.
I think you'll be all right, mate. They've got loads of new recruits coming through all the time.
Yes.
This just feels like home.
Mr.
Yeah,
Briggs is out of earshot now.
I mean, is that the retcon at the pub done? We got a little bit of insider info.
We're still at the pub, Haery. What do you mean retcon? We're at the pub. I'm having a bev.
Recon.
I've learned that they have falcons and hawks that are killing off pigeons, which is worrying news. So I will be dealing with that, I think. That's my plan.
Yikes.
I'm going to have my bev.
Okay. So, assuming that's all the discussion you're going to be doing tonight, you guys have your beverages at the pub. Head back to Abby's general store, where you can see that she set out some bedrolls for you in the basement in your absence. And sleep the night away, trying to get a full night's rest, because tomorrow you enact a heist.
Can I set an alarm?
With how?
Do you have the alarm spell, or...?
Look, if we've got glass in this world and we've got magic,
Glass and magic. And
we've just been to a clock tower. That goes gong, gong, gong at the right
So I set
time.
an alarm on my Apple Watch.
I want to wake up early so I can, you know.
Well, we'll just crack.
What time do we usually wake up?
basement
Polly, what time do you
window.
usually wake up? At the Hawthorns?
Me, I wake up at the crack of dawn. The
Then that'll-
sun shines in through my windows, and I hear the birds singing, and I wake up.
That'll do for me.
That'll
Good.
do. All right, so that's where we're going to take our midway break.
Hey,
Good.
heist
All
time,
right.
baby.
Heisting. Do you want a postcard from Polly Inkpot? Want a little bit of insight into the mysterious letters Haery's sending to his pen pal? Just want some cool art to pin on your fridge? Well, now you can get all of that and more with our new monthly physical postcards available in Elite tier on the Dungeon Delivery Patreon. Aren't they fastidious? Ooh. Every month you'll receive a new A5 postcard with original art from different locations around Aurelion, each written in character by one of our Acorn Express employees and hand-signed by that member of the cast. This month it's from me, Chèramy. Check out Elite tier and so much more at patreon.com/dungeon delivery.
Okay, so we left off with you guys headed to bed for the night, only to wake up bright and early.
Yeah,
for
Polly
heist day.
Polly wakes to the sound of birds, but it's not birds. It's me outside going. Because turns out I just wake up naturally before the sunrise anyway.
How
I didn't
many
even know.
How many hours have we got left? If I'm like checking what sort of time on the clock now at that 34 hours we had.
Ooh, it's probably
24 hours?
24 hours.
Okay.
Oof.
So you'll be
Exactly
meeting
24 hours.
You'll be meeting him there around 6 a.m. the following day.
Damn. Okay. This is a proper Jack Bauer sort of episode.
And to be clear, Haery, you're not wearing a blue outfit. You're not going to make an outfit. You're happy with your outfit.
Well, I'm not going to wear the green jackets
What are
going.
you
I'm
going to
taking
wear
it off.
for
Well,
your,
I was
for
going to
your
say, do you
job
have a different
interview?
outfit?
No, this is all I wear. It's not strange to see Harrigan's topless, but should I get
You're gonna
something
turn up
from
to your
the
job
store?
interview.
Not for a job interview, Haery. You should definitely wear some clothes.
I think we got 10 gold. Go get yourself a suit.
Not a suit. I'll get a jacket. I'll get something of equivalent style, maybe.
Would you like to describe the jacket that you buy?
Oh God! Do I even have to do that? Can I just get the tarp that we came under
my God.
under rainfall and just literally cut holes in it and just
totally
make a
do that.
makeshift? Yeah, I just want to make a makeshift jacket out of the tarp.
So you don't want the job, just
You don't
to
want
be clear.
the 10 gold nice guy.
I
You want
do.
a tarp. You want to wear a tarp. That's what you want to wear.
I will be fine in my tarp jacket.
you
That's
guys
what I'm going to
watch
go
in,
for.
in disbelief as Haery takes
What
a pair
color
of
is the
scissors
tarp?
from
Is
the
it
inside.
blue or no?
It's like a brown, like a light brownish sort of.
Yeah, it's all
off-white
right. I'll get my
canvas.
calligraphy set out on my satchel. I'm just going to just draw what looks like fake stitching on it. Little white lines just along it to make it look like it's been properly made.
Well, to be fair, Haery's got a lot of time to fill till 6 a.m., whereas I might go start my reconnaissance.
Are you just you're going to take off, sort of leave your,
I will.
your fellows in the general store?
Turn to those. I say, if anything goes wrong, you'll probably hear me screaming really loudly because there's falcons up there. Hopefully you won't, and it'll be really
Well,
quiet.
at least scream into the sending stone so we can
I
come
will,
save you.
Polly. I'll scream it exactly 25 words. 24.
That's
What's
going
our
to hurt
number?
my head.
Don't worry, Haery.
You set off into the streets of Pilsworth. By daylight, the town feels brighter and busier. The rain leaving the paved streets clean and shining. Water drips from rooftops and shop signs, and carts rattle over the damp stones. Are you taking off in flight?
Not yet. I'm gonna walk towards where Haery told me the building was, so I can just actually get. From what I remember, Mr. Briggs said it now has like barbed wire along the edge of it, and that there's a spikes is what he said, and there is like an aviary on the top which I recognize the shape of. So I'm kind of looking for that kind of building.
It's
I'm
not.
I'm stealthing, sort of.
Okay.
Sort of stealthing.
Just trying to. Do you
I'll
want to
roll
roll
for
stealth?
Yeah.
Or is it more of a
but-
performance to just kind of blend in with the general crowd?
Yeah, that's more. Yeah, it's more like that. 14.
14? Yep, so you.
I'm walking like this, just going to work. I'm just going to work.
As much as a 4-foot pigeon can blend in, you push your way into the throng of the daytime crowd, head into the markets and the shops. The building itself is very, very easy to spot. It is quite big and ugly. On the far side of what is quite a quaint town is this large warehouse. Its broad and stone walls are dark from the recent rain. And the first thing you kind of see as the street starts approaching it directly is a main entrance flanked by 2 guards facing the street, with a wooden door to the warehouse directly behind it and a sign above the door reading visitors entrance that you obviously wouldn't be able to read. So there's a sign with some squiggles on it.
It's a sign, probably an evil sign for an evil post company. Is there any buildings that run alongside the building that I could go onto first?
There's some buildings, towards the side of it for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up to one of those out of sight of the guards, like round
Okay.
the back first, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
climb over, like it's in a spy movie.
You land on one of the
But I've got
adjacent
wings.
rooftops, and I'm assuming it's like a pointed one, and you're kind of crawling up to peek over the edge of it.
I'm clambering up, my talons locking in on the slate roofs. They're slippery, but I'm deft.
So,
And I peek over the top to I'm aiming to do a little bit of scouting with my long-range
Yeah.
pigeon vision to see if I can see any birds cycling the perimeter.
with your long-range pigeon vision, we'd like to roll me an investigation roll with advantage.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Wow.
I won't be rolling again.
Amazing.
I can't be bothered.
Around the side of the depot, you see the warehouse entrance opens onto a raised loading dock that's slick with the last of the rain. There are wagons backed up beneath a timber awning. Their canvas covers are stamped with all kinds of postal seals, and the blue with the Troll Trail, no bridge too far motto written on the side of them. Again, squiggles to you. There are crates, mail sacks, and parcels stacked in careful rows, and workers are kind of moving back and forth between the dock and the warehouse doors, loading stuff onto the carts. The main thing of note you see looking in from this side angle that draws your attention in particular as a pigeon is there is a large mastiff lounging across the deck, and its front paws are dangling over the edge of the wood.
Large dog. Big dog. Do any of the wagons look like the one that they drove away in yesterday, or do they all kind of look the same, I guess? Is the one that's missing a tarp?
There's one that's missing a tarp.
But it doesn't have the stuff that's in it currently, I assume. It's already been
It's empty, and there's no ox currently hitched to it.
But that could be our getaway vehicle with Polly leading the charge. But I wasn't planning on going on the ground level anyway, so that's fine. I could just fly over the ox. In the sky, there is no birds currently visible.
You look up and don't see any sign of any circling birds.
Then I'm going to attempt to make a flyover.
Okay.
Can I cast haste on myself?
You cast haste on yourself?
I cast haste on myself, and I'm going to stealth, so halving my speed, but then I'm going to...
How do you fly sneakily?
Are you trying to like hide in the clouds? Like, how are you trying to hide here? Because you can't.
I was really just trying to
fly.
get... Actually, no. Okay, let's say a sprint then, because I'm trying to get across without anyone seeing. I'm trying to go across fast.
You're just trying to go across fast?
Really fast.
Well, if you're going to haste yourself, then
And I'm aiming for the skylight that I was told about.
Okay, so you take off as fast as your pigeon
And I've
wings
got a
can
minute
fly.
before I pass out for 10 seconds.
And head up to the rooftop, the flat rooftop of the warehouse. As you pass over the lip of the building, you see a large wooden structure, not too dissimilar from your aviary where you spend your nights, but something sort of carnal inside of you, some deep primal fear is awakened as you look over and lock eyes with a row of birds of prey.
Do they spot me?
Immediately.
The wave of lethargy hits me and I pass out.
You fall down to the gravel before the aviary and pass out.
That's my round. that's my bit for now. I'll wake up.
We'll move back over to Polly and Haery. Polly, you've just finished watching Haery making a makeshift vest out of the tarp and paint some of the stitches onto it.
What do you think? Reckon it looks all right?
I think it will definitely show your resourcefulness to your potential new hirer. I hope that Chèramy's getting along well.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. He gets about. He's been flying for years. He's a pro.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? All he has to do is scope out the place, right?
Right? Don't go in. Just goes over.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to go. I forgot my job. Anyway.
Well, I've got an interview to get to, so see you in a bit.
Oh, wait, don't forget your handy-dandy ox companion that's definitely going to help you get the job.
Oh, I'm bringing my own steed. Okay, sure. Well,
yeah. Now,
do your thing.
Remember that I can only wild shape for 2 hours, so we have to get out of there before my wild shape runs out.
Okay, 2 hours. Got it.
So once I enter this ox mode, we have 2 hours.
Would I have knowledge of any like alleyways closer towards the office so that I can buy as just extra minutes in wild shape?
You completely know Pearls was like the back of your hand, yeah. You can get through very, very quickly.
All right, don't transform yet, Miss Polly. I'll get us closer. We're probably going to need every minute we can get. 2 hours is not that long if you're our getaway. Although, does that mean we leave Philippe behind if we ran off?
He's stabled currently at the general goods store, which is where you will be meeting Kalon.
Yeah, we only have to get the packages back here to the
True.
Abbey's general goods.
Oh God, what if they chase us through town and we have to fight them outside of Abbey's? She'll be
I
furious.
reckon
She's
Abby
always
could
says I'm
take
bringing
them.
trouble her way.
Okay, I'll save my wild shape for now. You let me know when it's a good time.
We head on over towards, I hate calling it Troll Trail, Old Acorn Express.
Okay.
I'm calling it.
You tread the familiar path to your old workplace. Stop in an alleyway just short out of sight of the warehouse.
And
Miss
I
Polly,
would
do
like
you say
to.
words in your mind, like in your head, when you do these spells, or does it just like happen?
Some of this isn't particularly a spell. This is more of a innate ability that I have, but when I do my spells, some of them require me to actually say things out loud.
Oh, can you
Yes.
choose? Or is it like you don't say it right, it can go wrong?
Me, personally, I've never had it
course.
fail. Oh, yeah, sorry, I get carried away. You know, I spend a lot of time as a horse sometimes.
Gosh,
Keep the sounds carry over.
You become an ox. I'll guide you towards. I mean, where do I take you? I guess I'll take you to the front door. And I'll let the guards know.
Just stable me up.
Yeah. Well,
like-
I'll take you to
like a
I'll take you to the
normal
guards
ox.
at the front, and they'll take you in. I reckon.
Okay. I use up one of my wild shape abilities for today, and I transform into an ox.
Beside you, Haery, you see Polly nearly filling the alleyway now. You see the large form of a pink oxen.
I don't. It boggles my mind. Like, I understand if you became something the same size as you, but a different shape. But where does all this extra matter come from? Proper weird. Let's go.
Can't make any words.
Do we have any kind of reins, or am I just tugging Polly by like hair?
Don't have any kinds of reins or trappings on her at all, no.
You know what? I had rope in my bag. It's transformed into me now. No more bag.
You're just leading
dragging you by your fringe.
very well-behaved ox to the front gate, where you see a pair of guards dressed in a dark blue uniform. Hello there.
Hey up! I don't recognise you two. When did you start working here?
Oh, we transferred over from Barnslaw.
Really? I know a fella from Barnslaw. One of the coolest cats I know.
Yeah,
Not
well,
cat,
so they've moved the headquarters here, so now here's where we're guarding now.
Interesting. I thought they would have sent you over to Sun Harbour because you've set up shop there as well.
Know an awful lot about Post.
Oh, dude, I love Post. It's actually why I'm here. I would like to take my hyperfixation and put it to use.
Right.
So I spoke to Mr. Briggs last. You know Briggsy.
Oh, Mr. Briggs. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Barney told me to come here. He told me to come on in for an interview. I have brought this. It might be a bit presumptuous,
That's
but
like a peace. I'm losing this accent. My deep voice is
Peace
all the
offering.
same. Peace
You're looking for a
offering.
peace offering.
Is this a
Yeah.
peace offering?
peace offering. I just thought I would show the company what I could bring to the table. Don't even have to get yourself a new ox. Got one right here.
Right. Well, visitor's entrance is right there, and
Sure.
you can go and say hi to Veli.
Can one of you lot
Do
take
you
her
have
around and pop her in?
brains? Just kind of how?
No, just grab her by the fringe. She's friendly. Aren't
Okay.
you?
Steve, do you want to? The other guard comes over and very tentatively sort of tries to take hold of a little bit of your fur, Polly.
I follow willingly.
Okay. He
well-behaved
relaxes a
ox.
little bit in relief as he immediately doesn't get gored by your horns and starts leading you towards the side of the warehouse.
Just make sure you stay at the front. Absolutely stinks at the back.
Noted.
And then I'm just gonna enter the building.
Head to the reception door.
You say I
Yeah,
was
so
speaking to somebody called Ven. Did you say?
Veli.
Veli.
Yeah.
Okay, with you.
You see a sign that says visitor's entrance. It's a wooden door at the front of the building, and opening it up, inside you see a nice warm room lit by a lantern on the ceiling, and you're immediately hit with the scent of several very strongly floral scented candles.
I didn't smell like this before, but this is an improvement.
Entering, you see a drow woman, a clerk, and she has silver hair, neatly tied back, and she's sorting through stacks of paperwork at the desk.
Hello, I'm assuming you're Veli?
Hello, welcome to Troll Trail headquarters.
Hello, Barney sent me over, wanted me to come for an interview.
Said, Barney,
Oh, sorry, Mr. Briggs.
Mr. Briggs.
I learned his name last
Mr.
night. I've already
Briggs.
decided on a nickname.
Well,
Very exciting. For
Yeah,
me.
my name is Veli. May I please have your name for the sign-in sheet?
Yes, my name's Haery.
Haery. And how do I spell that?
That's Haery.
So not an adjective. It is your name, not a
Very
nickname.
much so. No. That's my birth name.
Okay. If you would sign here.
Yeah, there we are. Squiggle on there. Haery T.
Yeah, Mr. Briggs, he did tell me you'd be swinging by. He's out on his rounds today, so I think you may be best if you report to the office.
Okay, sure. Who am I seeing there?
Stanley, he is the kind of supervisor.
Right, perfect. Stanley. And it's still in the back left, isn't it? Sorry, for context, I used to work here, moved away, moving back.
You are leaving the...
I know what I know.
The Acorn Express, yes, which is a bar company. Am I right?
Yeah, dreadful.
Yes, you're going to fit right in here.
Yeah, down, acorns fall off trees and their business will fall when we're done with them.
Yes, we've already taken over this warehouse, and I've heard soon that we will be taking away this Zamora contract from them.
Really?
Yes, apparently they've already bungled their first shipment, so...
No way. What did they do? How could they mess that up? It's just A to B, isn't it?
I don't know, this is just what they've been saying.
Gosh, right, well... Suppose I'll have to ask the boys in the locker room,
So,
see what's going on.
yeah, if you head to this door behind me, you go into the warehouse. If you go straight for the stairs that lead up to the walkways, and you should see the office, like you said, at the back left.
Sure, all right, cool. Thank you very much, Veli.
You head into the warehouse, and it's familiar to you. It's a busy maze of stacked crates, bundled letters, and heavy canvas mail sacks sorted by town and district and destination. There are wooden walkways that run above the floor, where there are clerks calling down numbers from ledgers, and workers are hauling the parcels out to the loading dock. And as you follow, as one of them passes by, you see where Polly has been kind of pulled up beside some of the oxen and the carts, and you see a familiar pink ox.
All right, perfect. She's in. I might go over towards Polly.
Okay.
Just to see who's in that area, see if Polly would need any help, just in general.
As you near the loading docks, you hear like a loud sniffing and then a low rumbling growl, and you see that a mastiff is like lounging across the wooden planks.
Oh. Good dog. I'm just going to presume to try and like step over
You're gonna try and step
it.
over him.
Try and step over it to head towards Polly, yeah.
Okay. Does a 17 hit?
Oh, just, yeah.
Hit.
Damn.
As you step over the mastiff, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh, 4 points. I mean,
damage.
this should be fine then, right? Yeah, if I roll that, and that's a 9, plus 8, 17 points
So
deflected.
exactly what is it you do to this dog?
How do you deflect a dog, Haery?
I mean, what did it try to do? Chomp on my foot?
Yeah, you stepped over it, and it took a lunging bite as you just.
You gonna
stepped
punt
over
this
it.
dog, Haery?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, as I step over, the foot that it went to try and bite, like the ankle or the foot of, I'm going to lift that one upwards. I'm going to jump double footed in the air. I'm just going to stomp on its nose.
Jesus!
Just with my heels. Just with my heels.
It's a
Just
dog, Haery!
And then just carry on walking. I'm not even going to
There's a
acknowledge
loud
it.
yelp, and you hear like someone rush, like, "What the bloody hell are you doing to my dog?"
I didn't. Oh, sorry. Was he there? I didn't even see him.
Just curb stomp the dog!
Were you? You're not even in uniform.
I'm here for an interview.
Well, that's not gonna go well, is it? If you start stomping on our dogs.
Well, not if you tell anybody. Come on now. It's my first day. We don't bring pets to the job, do we?
It's a guard dog.
Well, surely
It's
we're allowed to
supposed
come in and
stop
out.
people coming in and out that aren't working
Why though?
here.
I've got to get to my ox.
Why have you brought an ox to an interview?
To show them that I've got my own resources and I can be a good contribution in addition to the company.
Oh, bloody
What did you bring to your first
hell.
interview? Yourself?
He brought his dog, who was really well trained.
And my resume. and
Brought my
dog.
lovely dog. His name is Scrappers.
Look, I just need to be out here for a few seconds.
Name's is Chops, actually.
Chops?
You've got on curb stomped Chops is
You might want to
normal.
add an M into the middle of that name. He's more like Chomp, if you ask me. Look,
Well,
I'm
he
just setting her up
tries.
with some food. I'm going to get her some food, and I'm going to go straight back in. I need to go and find Stanley, all right?
Go to your interview.
Right, well, I'm going to quickly just, like, bring Polly over. I'm going to... If they've, like, tied Polly up to anything, I'm going to untangle that,
Okay.
just so Polly is free and can have mobility. And then, yeah, head back inside.
Okay.
Good dog. I'm going to step over it again slowly.
He kind of cowers away from you at this point.
Traumatized this dog.
You head into the warehouse and up the staircase towards the office. As you're passing up the staircase, you do see one difference from when you worked here. They've actually cleared out a huge space in the floor where there's now a big pair of like wooden, like a trapdoor set into the floor, and there's a crane above it.
And what is that? Does that go down towards the basement?
Yeah, there's the locker room, and then there's the doors that that used to lead to the old archives in the basement, the regular double doors that lead to the staircase.
Can I give the regular staircase door just like a little try, just to check if it's unlocked or not? For knowledge.
Currently locked.
Currently locked. Okay. And then this trapdoor that goes down, did you say it's a big rope, like on a crane system?
There's a crane above it that could be used to lower crates down. It is huge. Like, you're not sure that you would be able to lift it yourself.
And can I see down, or is it just dark down there?
It's a fully covered wooden trapdoor set into the ground.
Oh, okay. And there's just a groove for the rope to thread into there for a platform.
Yes. As you're heading up the staircase, can you please roll me a perception check as you're looking around?
Sure. 18.
18. Looking up towards where the light is pouring in through the skylight, you see a feathered wing kind of draped across the glass.
Oh. Chèramy. I'm trying to discern whether it's moving or not, like on whether he's crawling or whether he is just strewn out.
It's rather stationary for now, but it's beginning to twitch and move as though your companion is stirring from some kind of slumber.
I've got some gold coins. I'm just going to lob one at the ceiling.
Like a gold coin at the
If
skylight.
I've assumed he's fallen asleep on the job, I'm just going to do it in the hopes I can assist him and wake him up.
Chèramy, there's a thunk as something strikes the glass next to you.
I look up. What do I see?
The sky if you're looking up.
Oh, I wasn't sure if the birds had surrounded me. The falcons.
The falcons are gazing at you hungrily.
Oh, I thought I'd gonna pass out and wake up and they're all around me and they're tearing away at my flesh. I gotta fight them off. How far away from are they currently?
Like 20 feet.
Are they regular-sized falcons?
They are. But they're behind like a sort of chicken wire mesh over the edges of the aviary.
I'm gonna walk over to him.
Okay.
I'll walk over to. I'm gonna change the plan. I say, you there, Falcon, tell me your name.
He was not prepared for this.
You weren't prepared for Ollie to go rogue and change the plan?
You put birds in the plot.
I did, yeah. Charles.
Charles, is it? Do you wish to live another day, Charles? I would like to roll intimidation.
You can try out intimidation, yeah.
Because I know that's the only thing birds of prey respond to. Strength. 9.
9.
Oh, that's not as bad as your face was making it out to me.
Charles.
I was hoping to be really intimidating.
They only have the intelligence of a regular bird, so they can form very, very few words. But you're pretty sure you hear Charles say, hunger.
Hunger. Yeah, hunger for pigeons, I bet. Tell me, do you know Cuthbert?
Coo like pigeon.
I take an envelope from my satchel, and it begins to glow in my hands.
Okay.
It's a Patreon envelope. Change your ways, or this will be the last letter you ever see. And I would like to cast it at the. Thank you. They are. They're A5. And I'd like to cast it not into the mesh.
Okay.
In front of him.
Trying to like break through the mesh or just hit the mesh?
I'm attempting to blow up the mesh.
Okay. Would you like to roll damage?
Well, is it roll to hit or just damage? I guess
So
if it's hitting the
straight in
mesh,
front of
there's no
you,
roll.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 2d8. Okay. It was a 5. So lightning. Lightning damage hits the mesh.
Lightning damage hits the mesh, the metal mesh, and begins arcing through the birds, blasting a smoking hole open in the mesh that was holding.
Do they look afraid of me as the lightning arcs around them and I stand there like this?
The smoking birds of prey are startled into flying out of the hole.
Remember this day, the power pigeons wield.
With a screech of anger, several of the falcons fly towards you, Chèramy, and begin to attack.
Oh my word.
As they have just been freed from the cage that was holding them all inside.
And
that is a 17 to hit for the first one, an 18 to hit for the second one,
they both
and a 5
hit.
to hit for the third.
2 out of 3 hits.
Okay.
Woof.
Now their
Where's
beaks
Carry
are
on when
smaller,
you need
though
them?
their claws are sharp and their beaks are sharp. So that is 3 points of damage. That is 6 points of piercing damage as these birds of prey begin to sort of grab, going straight for your neck, going for your vulnerable areas, pecking and scratching and clawing away at you.
I would like to try, as they do that, I'll take the damage. Is it my turn?
Yes.
I would like to roll would it be a strength check? I want to try and grab one out of the air by the neck with my foot talon. Sorry, I realized I don't have hands.
Yeah. That's going to be an attack roll. Yeah.
Because I'm bigger than it. I guess it's kind of a grapple.
A grapple, yeah. So we can do opposed strength.
16 plus 2 for strength.
16 will do it. Yeah, you grab one of these 3 birds out of the air.
I say, is this the one that spoke to me before? Mm-hmm. What was his name again?
Charles.
Charles, tell them to stand down.
Charles.
Intimidation roll again?
Yeah, give me intimidation with advantage.
With advantage. Ooh. Oh, nat 20. Big.
Charles reluctantly screeches, and the other 2 birds stop attacking you. They land and kind of hop on the ground and stand there regarding you for a moment before taking off. Oh, no. You're going to try and talk to them? Okay.
Yeah. I understand you are birds of prey, and a bird of prey requires prey. Pigeons are no longer your target. Those down there in the blue outfits, they are your enemy, not us. We are all birds of a feather. We all want the same worms.
Would you like to roll persuasion?
Yep.
God, I hope this works.
For a rousing speech.
13 plus persuasion plus 6. 19.
19. You watch 2 of the birds kind of flutter and land on the edge of the roof and peer down at the blue uniformed employees below you.
I release the bird in my hand.
The bird in your hand. It flies over and they disappear beneath the lip of the building.
I do it again.
Meanwhile, Haery, having flung your coin and seen the feathered wing be removed from the skylight, you are now stood in front of the door to the office, Stanley's office.
Guess I do I was about to do the classic Acorn Express knock. I can't be doing that. I do a more ham-fisted, boom, boom, just 2.
Come in.
Oh, open the door. Are you Stanley by chance?
You see a cramped and cluttered office with a single desk that dominates it, and behind paperwork, ink pots, and a huge, what looks like to be an entire turkey, half eaten in the middle of the desk. There is a huge troll who appears to have been asleep, and he's pushing his way back up in his chair. What brings you here?
I was sent here by Mr. Briggs. I spoke with him last night about an interview.
You seek to join Troll Trail?
Yeah, dreamed of it all my life.
What makes you think you're worthy?
Well, I've worked in post for 20 years, and the other place, it's falling apart. It doesn't make sense. And
yes, Acorn Express, I know it well. Should be closing down soon, by my reckoning.
Really? What would make it collapse?
All sorts of things. Breakdown in trade agreements between continents, for one. Not gonna sit well with the Sun Arbor Council, that one.
Yeah, that's true. I heard they made a right botch of it yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I was told by Mr. Briggs last night.
He settles back a little bit. He's like, okay. Loudmouth on him, that Goliath.
What do you expect? He's massive.
True enough, nothing compared to a troll, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, interview, anyway. You're here for an interview?
Yeah. I mean, funnily enough, I actually used to work here, so you wouldn't even have to, train me up on what's where. I suppose you might have different rules and stuff like that, but, I know this place like the back of my hand, mostly.
So, you're willing to start as probationary, are you?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, well, given your experience, and if Mr. Briggs is vouching for you, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't work for us, so long as you sign this pledge of loyalty, of course.
A pledge of loyalty? What does that entail?
Well, you sign here on this paper swearing that you'll forever be loyal to Troll Trail, say our motto after every delivery, and, renounce Acorn Express.
Right, okay. I mean, I would like to understand what my position would entail. Where are you starting me if I'm in probation? Am I on the beat, on the street, or have you got me
you'll be delivering within
the shadows?
Within Pillsworth.
Okay, cool.
You can report to the locker room. I'm sure we'll get an empty uniform in there.
I mean, shall I go and do that first? I feel like I should
You
look the
sign
part.
the paperwork first.
Well, no, but I like to have a picture to memorialize this. I'm sure we can get an artist off the street to come in and do a quick doodle.
Like a
We can picture this
caricature?
forever. Yeah.
I mean, you feel free to get one done, but you won't be able to start it until you've signed this paperwork. This little
okay.
section here where it says, I, insert name, renounce Acorn Express. It's Mr. Briggs signed it. It's the standard transfer paperwork.
I mean, I feel like you don't normally sign forever until you finish probation, because I could sign that, and that could be a right stinker. You might hate me, but then we're bound together.
This is the probationary contract.
Oh, really? It's forever when it's even just probation.
Your loyalty pledge.
That sounds very odd. Who wrote this contract?
Oh, well, who hires scribes? Us trolls aren't particularly literate.
Oh, okay. It wouldn't be someone from HR or anything.
HR. Oh, you mean Susan? Yes. She had something to do with the wording of it, for sure.
If you don't mind, I would like to go and have a quick conversation with her before signing anything like this.
You would like to talk to Susan?
Yeah, if you just let me know where she is, I can find her myself.
You see him look a little perplexed for a moment, and then a broad grin settles across his face as he was like, I'll tell you what, I'll do you one better. Here's my keychain. You pop down there and have a word with Susan and tell her about your reservations about signing this pledge.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you very much, Stanley. Do I call you Stanley or do I call you Mr. Something?
When you signed that contract, it'd be a Mr. Stanley. But,
Oh, wait, so Stanley's your surname, or are you a Stanley?
my name's Stanley.
Stanley. All right. Well, I'll be...
Strong name.
Yeah, very strong name. Well, I'll be right back then.
Thank you. In Troll, it's...
I'm not good with languages. I'll stick to common.
Okay.
I just head out the door.
You head out the door. Cool. So you now have a set of iron keys on a keyring. As this has been going on, Polly, from outside, somewhat pandemonium as falcons and hawks descend from the rooftop and begin harassing the security guards that were currently patrolling the building, and the mail workers who were trying to load the carts are all fleeing into the warehouse as they are being dive-bombed.
As she looks up, she also sees a little blue, long, big pigeon arm poke out and go, thumbs up. And then pull it back. So she knows it was me.
So what's happening? The guards are being...
dive-bombed
They're just
by
being
hawks and
harassed.
birds. And a lot of the guys who are currently loading the carts are running back inside, their arms over their heads.
All right, I'm gonna utilize the chaos to have a little mosey about here in the stables cargo hold area,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look for the familiar crate that I inspected yesterday with my detect magic and detected nothing. But today, I'm just hoping I can recognize it with my eyeballs.
Do you want to roll an investigation roll as you're looking around?
Yeah, I use my investigation, don't I? Oh, I've rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh
No.
my goodness.
24.
No.
You know the crate very well. Scanning the area, you do not see it. However, you do see the exact cart that you watched that crate ride off in yesterday.
Okay. Is there any ox attached to said cart?
Not currently. There are some oxes milling around, though.
My problem is I've realized that I can't cast speak with animals while an animal.
And oxes also have very wide panoramic view, but poor depth perception and limited color recognition, which might affect what you're seeing as well.
What? This is not about what I'm seeing. This is about what I can't say. I can't even speak. I can't cast a spell to speak with them.
Our oxes were.
Do I recognize the ox from yesterday?
Yes, you would.
Can I go up to it?
Go up to this. It's less of an ox and more of a bull. It's rather large.
Thought it was a
big
bull.
Brown bull.
Not really sure what information I'm going to get from this here. Trying to decide whether I should abandon the whole ox idea altogether.
I
or if
don't
should
think
really...
you should. I want you to speak to this bull.
I can't do that.
Why not? You can.
She would have
you
to
can
be a
move.
bull
Because
as
I
well,
can't
right?
cast speak with animals.
Wait, but can you not speak
I
in the
thought
language of the animal
Yeah,
that you
I thought
are?
once you're
No.
an animal, you could.
I don't think so. Can you? I
I don't think
so.
that's a skill that you gain.
Ah, that's a shame.
I will have to leave my ox form temporarily.
We'll go back.
Yeah,
I actually could do it. I could drop it for like one turn, cast Speak with Animals, and then go back into my wild shape
You could
within
do
a
that.
matter of 12 seconds.
In all of the bird chaos, no one would notice.
Yeah.
There is a lot of bird chaos. Okay, actually, could I? How in the center is the bull? Is it maybe in a corner that I could
It's
hide?
off against the fence, sort of trying to graze at some grass that's poking through the outer
Can
wall.
I do like an investigation to see if there's, or can I try and like hide a little bit, hide myself, but
Like, you
still be able to talk to the bull?
Stand behind one of the carts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I would like to cast my Speak with Animals.
Okay, so you're
spell
dropping the
at
wild
first
shape
level.
and then casting Speak with Animals.
Yes.
Okay.
And now I'm Polly Inkpot, the human druid, speaking with an animal right now, the bull. I say, hello there. Yeah, we meet again.
Hello.
Of course he speaks like that. Oh, I think I saw you yesterday, didn't I? Making a delivery with Rory and Natalie, I think they were.
Oh yes, Rory.
And you're back already, are you?
I'm fast.
Oh, I can see that you are. Look, I would love to know what happened to that package that you were hauling so valiantly.
What's a package?
The big box.
Ooh. Box inside.
The box is inside the building now.
Ooh.
Moo, that's a yes. Did you see where they took it? Maybe upstairs, downstairs, this way, that way?
Down ground.
Oh, they already
Grassing
took it down.
ground.
They already took it down?
Down in the ground.
Oh dear.
Grass and crap.
Also, where did Rory and Natalie go?
The room.
The room?
The room.
Down? Up?
Same.
This way, that way?
The room inside.
The same place as the box.
No, the box went down in the ground. Grass is in the ground.
Grass is in the ground.
Grass is in the ground.
Grass in the ground,
Box
man.
went
Grass
down
is
in
good.
So the box went underground, but the people went inside the room.
The room where they take their skin off.
Sorry? The skin?
They take their fur off.
Whose fur? Oh, their clothes. Their clothes. Right, yes, of
Ah,
course.
she's figured out this devious puzzle.
The locker room. They went to the locker room. Well, I certainly don't want to run into them again, so I will not be going there. Gosh. Have you ever thought about getting a job at Acorn Express instead?
What's a job?
What you're doing right now. You know, you really
I'm
need to
eating
think about a
grass
union.
right now.
Grass is good.
Ammonium.
I love it. You know what? You could be head of the PR department. That one's great. Right, I'll leave you to it now. Enjoy your grass. Thanks for all your information. And thanks for nearly destroying the continental trade relations that we have going on here. Okay, bye-bye now.
Grass is in the ground.
Yes, it is. I'm going to turn into a snake.
A snake.
Yeah, it's a giant poisonous snake.
A giant poisonous snake.
How subtle.
Fortunately for you, the markings on your poisonous snake body are enough to ward off the hawks currently diving to the ground and attacking the other
Right.
employees.
Yes,
So you can slither unnoticed into the warehouse.
through the grass, which is in the ground. And I would like to slither towards the basement and wait there in a small coiled up ball.
Okay. As you slither towards the doors that lead to the basement, you see Haery currently stood before them holding a set of iron keys.
Oh, he's here already. Okay. Well, there's nothing to it for it. I'll have to slither up his pant leg.
Haery, as you're trying to find the right key to get into the basement, you feel something cold start coiling against your fur and
As
climbing
this is
up
happening,
your
I
leg.
ring Haery on the phone and say, Haery! Haery, I'm on the sending stone! Haery! Haery, I'm on the sending stone, Haery! How many letters is that?
I was gonna say,
I'm on the
Haery.
Sending stone. Probably like 10. I sent a bunch of falcons, Haery! Are you okay?
No, I can't talk right now. Wet leg, scary wet leg, crawling, slither, help!
can't count that on feathers.
That was enough. Yeah, that was good. That's what you hear in reply, Chèramy.
Goodness, he's being drowned or something. I've got to save him.
I'm just reaching down. I'm going to see if I can grab whatever. Can I still see part of it out the pant leg?
We're going to try and grab the snake. Yeah.
Is it a python? I don't know. But yeah,
I'm
going to try and
being
pull.
Grabbed, Polly?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, you put your hands You put your hands into your trousers and pull out a snake.
No, I'm doing it from the ankle. I'm not doing it in the front of my pants. I'm grabbing it from the ankle.
Out a big pink snake.
And it's a medium beast.
But to be honest, the first thing I probably will do is when I pull this out of my ankle, I am going to just fling it at the wall.
You threw me?
You startled me.
How much health does the snake have?
Well, how much does it hit me?
True.
Do I have to roll for that?
We'll just say 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm still up. I'm fine. I don't know how to communicate to him that I'm friendly other than being pink, but I will just get up as a snake would, erect myself, and then smile as best as a snake can.
Are you going to bite me?
It's nicely.
And
then as I stare you dead in the eye, I realise that it's pink. I go, Polly?
And I go,
What were you climbing up in there for?
does he speak parcel tongue?
I don't think Haery speaks any languages.
No, just common to me.
Not without offending.
What are you bloody climbing up in there for? That didn't seem necessary. Right, anyway. I've got these keys. I think the crate's in the basement, but I think we need to try and get Chèramy over, but I also think it might help us if we're in uniforms. And I'm just wondering whether these keys would unlock any lockers or rooms where I could just grab a jacket.
You know where the locker room is, if you would like to head over to the locker room.
I would
My
love to
eyes
do
widen. The snake's eyes widen.
I'm going.
Polly, you watch helplessly as Haery marches off past you towards the locker room. The locker room is standard locker room, wide, practical, rows of metal lockers lining the walls, and a long bench running down the middle. There are some wet cloaks hanging from hooks and boots beneath the benches, and each locker is labelled with various names.
Can I look for Natalie and Rory's?
Yes. Would you like to roll investigation just to see how long this takes you?
Oh, damn. 6.
6. Takes a painfully long time going through every single locker, but eventually at the back, you find opposite each other Rory and Natalie's lockers.
I want to open them.
Okay.
And take their jackets, or honestly just open them and see what they've got in there. I'm going to unarmed strike the
You're going to
locker.
just punch the locker?
Yeah, if nobody else is in there, I'm just going to whack it one.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can punch the locker. It caves under your fist. It was not locked.
Oh. Well,
It never is when we try and go in a way that doesn't involve opening
Well, maybe
it.
for Rory's I punch it. Maybe for Natalie's I'll try
Okay.
it properly.
Inside Rory's
Natalie's is
locker,
locked.
you find a pouch of coins on top of a small folded up piece of paper, a brown bag inside of which is a cheese sandwich, a tin of tuna, and an orange. There is a half crumpled empty envelope addressed to Rory, 3 Hogfire Lane, Pilsworth. There is a bottle of cologne called Elven Thunder.
Nice.
And buried beneath it all, what looks to be a wedding ring.
Oh, okay. Interesting. And what would I find in Natalie? I mean, I guess I'll try Natalie's locker before whacking
It's
it one.
Also open. In Natalie's locker, you find a mirror and some hair ties, some various forms of sort of makeup. There is a pink folded note.
I will have a nosy at the note.
Okay. The note says, "Meet me tonight on the rooftop. Usual place. Ah."
Okay. And you mentioned there was a piece of paper under the coins in Rory's locker. Can I have a nosy at that?
It says, "Bonus for successful interception."
Ooh. I mean, I can't take money on the job, even if it's a reward for a crime. I'm going to leave that as is. So at least we know they're going to be on the rooftop later. Can I go to my old locker? Because I'll know where that is. Can I try opening that?
It is locked.
Whack it.
Whack it. You whack it, it springs open. Not particularly strong lock. Yeah, it is your old locker, although now seems to be used by somebody else. There's a pair of muddy boots in there.
Oh. No jackets in any of these?
There's jackets in them, yeah.
Is there? Okay, I would like to take 3 jackets and pop them in my satchel.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't have to be perfect fits, but as long as they're relatively Polly and Chèramy and Haery size, that'll be good.
Yeah, you grab
And then
three
pop one on myself
uniforms
and wear it.
and get dressed into your uniform. And meanwhile, I'm assuming Polly has slithered in as a snake and is regarding you.
Miss Polly, I've got this for you whenever you're done with whatever this is. Right, I think we need to try and get Chèramy. Have you seen him?
How does the snake say no? I shake my
your
head.
snake head.
Shake your head.
You
You've
have
not
seen him.
I was gonna say.
Me?
He gave you a big old
I
thumbs
put my
up.
hand down and thumbs up. I mean, a whole season. You don't pay attention to things I do you?
You saw
Well, I
his
can't even
feathers-
convey that to him, even
Yeah,
if I
you
wanted
can't
No,
to.
you
convey
can't.
Well, to be
but
fair,
I'd like to
but-
know at least in your head that you know.
But also, he saw you as well.
Well, I saw a wing.
Yeah, you know he's on the roof.
Both of you have seen one wing of me.
But I don't know where you are right
Individually.
now.
You don't know.
Right.
Harry
Well,
knows that I've called him.
Oh yeah, he did. He did give me
Neither
a...
of you listen to the things I do.
Well, no, you did, but Polly
You
would
do a
also
lot of
hear that
things.
too. It wasn't specifically to me, right? Those
was-
three
no,
sending
specifically
stones
to-
are connected together.
Oh, is it? I thought I was calling Harry specifically. Am I not?
No, that's how they were established. They work as a trio.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah,
Well, then you both heard me then.
yeah.
I said I
Well-
let the Falcons out, then that's what you know.
Well, last time I saw him, he was on the roof. I think he might have been having a nap. Maybe we get him. I can use these, jangling the keys, and we can try find the box in the basement because I've not seen it in the rest of this warehouse.
From my point of view, Harry's drowning. So I'm in a rush to get down to them anyway.
Pop
Shall we
open
cut to me?
Yeah, so you're stood above the skylight, the windows above the warehouse.
I am. And I've just heard the most traumatic news. My friend Harry is drowning. His leg is wet, he said. And probably soon to be all of him. And I know rabbits can't swim well. He's told me that before. I know I must take action. And so, I first will attempt to push open the skylight.
It swings open on its hinges.
Is there a space for me to fit through?
Be tight, but you could try.
I've dealt with worse. Before I do that, can I poke my head down like this and see if I can spot anyone on the bit below?
You can see that a number of the clerks that were originally stood on the walkways have run down to the warehouse floor and are currently trying to figure out what the heck is going on outside.
Okay. I drop down onto the gangplank, the galley bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Deftly. May I try and land
Would you like to roll?
softly?
You try and land softly and stealthily. Do you want to roll me a stealth check?
16 plus 1.
Nice. Yeah, with your feathers, you managed to adjust your flight and land very, very deftly onto the
Okay.
walkways.
Where did Harry say he was going? He's at the office. I'll check the office.
Okay. Yeah, the walkways lead directly to the office.
Okay. Then that's where I'll go.
Okay. The office has a huge pair of glass windows that overlook the entire warehouse floor below you. Through the window, you can see, asleep in his chair, a rather large, scary-looking rock troll.
I'm scared of this large rock troll, but I know if he's the one that's drowned Harry, I need to speak with him. I push open the door.
You met with a loud snore.
Can I do a quick perception check of the room to see if I spot any signs of Harry being here?
Yes.
Perhaps a footprint
fur
of
on
his
the
size,
seat.
or
Yeah.
fur
Do you know
on
an
the
investigation
side.
roll to see if you see
Or a
any
bit of
evidence
tarp
Harry
that's been left
having
behind
here.
from his outfit. Oh, 6 plus perception 0.
No obvious sign of your wonderfully yellow-furred friend having been in this office.
I've delivered for many years, have I not?
You have?
May I do a history check to see if I know how wise trolls are?
Yeah, you can roll that. It'd be more nature.
Would it be? Okay. I'm worse at that. It's a 15.
15? Trolls aren't known for their intelligence. They are known
I
for their
crrrr.
aggressiveness.
I say crrrr. He wakes up to a pigeon wearing very bright yellow spectacles.
Oh, is it dinner time already? I've not even
You've got it wrong, good sir. I need information, and I need it now. Will you be suggested by me?
Natural 20.
No way!
Oh,
No!
man.
Hold on! Oh, wait, no, I can't, because I can't do the freaking thing that lets me redirect it, can I? Right. Are you sure?
I'm really sorry.
Sure, it's not a 2. Is it a 0 and a 2?
You won't be.
really
You won't be
sorry.
suggested by me.
Tiny bird.
Hello, how's it going? Let me just take these off. Just so I shouldn't be wearing glasses inside.
Shouldn't you, be in the aviary being eaten by the hawks?
Well, that's the thing. I just came down from there.
Right.
Thing is, I'm actually quite a small falcon. Is the thing. Me mother, she bred with a pigeon. Made this weird combination, as
Some
you can see
freaky
before
amalgamation.
I know. Anyway, I was just up there. Some man in, our beautiful blue outfits.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Said his name was Rory, and then he blew up the falconry. And now all the birds have gone everywhere. And I've come down here to tell you because you're probably the big boss, I assume, considering you're big and we are a boss.
So what happens when you hire humans?
Yep. He's
Bloody
blown it up.
Umis.
That's what I'm saying. You can only trust bird and whatever you are. That's what I've always
I
said.
suppose I better
Troll.
get to the roof. Is he still up there?
He is, yes. And he also said, what did he say? He said, I'm gonna get that little rabbit next, he said. And he said it was such a horrible candor, and it makes me worried. I don't suppose you've seen a rabbit, have you?
Do you want to roll deception?
Also, is Chèramy wearing his Acorn Express jacket this whole time?
Yes, but this guy's just woken up from a nap.
I had that realization mid-conversation.
It's a natural 20, Ozzo.
It's
It's a-
20s for 20s! Go on.
So ultimately, I just succeed, don't I? With anything I'm saying.
A rabbit.
Wait, are you doing
say?
a spell or?
No spells, just pure vibe.
Deception.
Deception.
Oh. yeah, he went down to see Susan.
Went down to see Susan.
Yeah. Don't know if
Well,
it'll
I was-
be coming back up again between you and me.
Well, I know not to wake Susan. Bloody hell, you sent him down to speak to Susan.
He was very insistent.
Oh, bleeding heck, and she probably made his leg wet. I've got to go.
Heading out of the office, you hear
And
the
I dive bomb off
creak
the
in
edge of
his
the gantry.
chair as he starts pushing himself to his feet. You dive down, and Polly and Haery, as you emerge from the locker room, Haery holding 2 uniforms, you see a familiar grey blur dive to the ground and land in the
Yep,
middle
and
of the
I dive
warehouse.
into them, pushing them back into the room.
into the room. Okay, swoop down and shoves you back into the locker room.
Haery, are you okay? Oh my God, it's a snake!
That's what I was saying!
And I try and bat it into the wall.
Yeah, I just realised I'm a medium beast as well, so that's like proper, like full size.
It's a big snake.
Yeah, I got good strength
At first,
there.
like
I got a bit confused. I thought it was like a normal snake
Like a
size.
yeah,
but I'm
it's
not.
more like a
Yeah, you're a-
python.
You're a big snake.
Yeah.
I'm attempting to strength throw this horrible
Okay.
pink snake into the wall.
Make an attack roll. Unarmed strike.
11.
Does that hit, Polly?
Nope.
I definitely miss this snake.
Your feathers
I say,
just-
I dodge out the way.
What's going on?
It's fine, mate. It turns out it was Polly. She was trying to get my attention, but just went about it in a peculiar way.
You know animals don't like snakes. Why would you? This is going to scare us.
Look, whatever we have to do to get
it
inside
won't-
of here, that's all it takes. Right, I've got these keys, and I've not seen the crate. I think it might be downstairs.
Downstairs
I
where
snake
Susan
nod.
is.
Yeah, but Mr. Briggs told us not to wake Susan, so if we're going down there, we've got to be real quiet.
Well, you know I'm good at sneaking around here.
Are you, though?
You know I'm good at stealth. My stats says so.
Chèramy, you're still wearing a green jacket. Take one of these.
Oh, you got a replacement for the tarp then?
They nearly made me sign for the job, but I'd have to swear off Acorn Express if I did that.
Oh, is that what that...
Maybe-
That fella up there knew you, but he seemed very excited to send you down to what sounded like your death. So
Oh, really?
I don't know if you made a good impression in the interview, to be honest, Haery. Also, I told them that Rory blew up the falconry. Heads up. If anyone asks, Rory blew up the falconry.
Oh, he's supposed to be going up there tonight as well. I found
Yeah.
a little letter from him to Natalie. I think they're having a meeting up there, but they're going to
Oh.
meet Stanley instead.
What can you do? That's karma.
They're
I've heard
in
of
so
that.
much trouble. I love it. Right. I guess basement time then.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Stealthing.
You're stealthing?
I'm slithering like a snake.
Slithering's quiet. I don't even think you need a stealth.
20, none that.
Yeah, that's good. Harry?
I got an 8.
An 8. It's not the most stealthy.
Jangly keys.
Besides the...
Also, don't you want to hear mine?
Well, what was yours?
6.
6. Not remotely stealthily. You flaunt out across the middle of the warehouse. There is a loud jangle as you try to find the correct key for the lock. But eventually, you get the doors at the back of the warehouse open, and you see a stone staircase that descends down below the warehouse floor.
What's down here, Haery? You've been here?
I've never been down here before. This is all new. I think maybe it was the archives, but I was never tasked with going down here previously.
Anything we need to look out for? Oh, so you've never been down?
No,
And the
not
other
once.
workers, the other archivists never said, watch out for the 6th step. It's wobbly. Like anything like
I
that.
never saw the archivist. I don't know whether they had robots down here as well. I've never seen anybody really come out or go in.
Can I go first? I will slither
Down
past
the steps.
them.
Yeah. Polly,
Have a
as
Perception, excellent perception.
you're
as a
making your way
snake.
down the stairs, flicking your tongue out, you feel the air growing far warmer the further down the steps you go.
Is it bright down there or is it dark?
Dark.
Well,
Two
good for
snakes,
me.
man.
I have blind sight, so I actually don't need any light
Amazing.
whatsoever.
So, yeah, the other two of you are very quickly plunged into darkness as you hear the stump of the snake sliding down the stairs.
Miss Polly, we've just got to follow the sound of you. We can't see out.
I don't know if she can hear us. I don't know if snakes have ears, Haery. Do you know anything about snake etymology?
No, I just know that they slither, crawl up trouser legs.
Why didn't we just... Sorry?
Long
I'll
story.
ask it. I'll ask
It's actually not. I just don't want to talk about it.
Is there anything I could do to give us light? No. Let's just go very slowly down then. Is there a way I can try and touch the back of Polly? She's already gone too far out, I think. I'll probably be able to do it.
Do I sense anything in the space?
You feel the staircase widen and realize you probably reached the bottom of it, and you can sense that the room that you're in now is actually more of a corridor and extends to the left and the right.
Oh, choice to make. I'll go to the left.
To the left. Okay. Moving through the darkness, you reach some kind of metal wall.
Slither along the metal wall.
Slither along the metal
Does it stop
wall.
me?
You slither along it and eventually feel some kind of protrusion.
I slither along the protrusion.
I'm confused about what I'm feeling. I'm not used to navigating things in the dark. Have I run into any obstacles or anything? Metal.
Well, when you move across it, you sort of then again hit the stone wall on the far side.
Okay, I think also maybe I want to aim for the heat.
Okay, this is where the heat is coming out from.
Oh.
Yeah, on the other side
Is
of
it
this
hot?
door. Yeah, it is warm to the touch.
Okay, I think I just want to get as close to the heat as possible. So
Okay.
can I get this protrusion? Is the protrusion possibly the furnace?
No, as you kind of, your snake body moves up it, would you like to roll me a investigation roll?
21.
This appears to be some kind of door. And then as you keep moving up and to the side, you feel some kind of what might be a hatch
A hatch in the floor?
in the doorway, in the door, that like something that could be pulled open without pulling open the whole door.
Okay, I will tap my tail lightly on the ground
Okay, the two of
Do
you
we
hear
hear
that
the
in
tail
the vicinity
tapping?
of this door.
in the pitch black darkness as you stumble down the staircase. Would you like to roll me each of you a dexterity saving throw to see how well the two of you make it down the stairs?
It's a nat 20 ago. I'm hitting crazy numbers today.
Hey.
All right.
12.
I'll take it.
12. You both make it to the bottom of the stairs without any injuries or falls. Chèramy, every time the steps sort of disappear beneath you, you just steady yourself with your wings easily enough.
Good to be balanced.
Mate,
I hear
I
the
can't see
tapping.
anything. Do we need to go back and get a lantern. or
Why
something?
didn't she pick to be like a rattlesnake? That would have been very easy for comms. You could just do 2 rattles from over here, 1 rattle from over there.
Do I send in stones glow at all?
They are smooth pebbles.
Because
If only we had a candle or a torch or a small
tapping my
campfire,
foot.
I could use my prestidigitation to use the fire play ability to light it. But alas, I've got nothing we could light.
Do you reckon there are no torches on the walls down here? If
I
you
don't know.
cast, does it just do it to the nearest one, or do you have to like see?
I think you
the
gotta
thing and be
aim.
focused
I gotta
on it?
aim it. I think.
Can we like feel along the walls in the dark?
you
see
find
if
a
we can feel any
sconce?
like?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you feel along the walls, and eventually in the center find a metal sconce.
Oh, thank God, Chèramy. I think you can
Haery,
set this thing on fire.
I'm scared. What if this is the furnace and we all set on fire, Haery?
Furnaces don't work that way.
How do you know?
Because I put one out in a bakery. I know what a furnace is like.
Oh, that's true. I didn't know how it worked. I set us all on fire.
Let me stand back before you give it a try. But just, come here. And I'm just gonna see if I can grab your wings to just place them on the thing, so you've got a reference point for where this thing is.
Oh yes, let me just set this on fire beneath my hands. I cast prestidigitation.
Ow,
my hand! And I break stealth.
Yeah,
because I yell.
You yell, and it echoes
Not my
around
hands, my wings, my wings.
the hallways, as the corridor is suddenly thrown into relief of the torchlight around you. You see a
And just as
large
it lights up, I hear tapping on the floor. And I look
pink
down
snake,
at Polly.
yeah, tapping on the floor to your left, and you see a metal doorway with a hatch in it. To your right, you see a small wooden door, and besides it is a sign that reads HR.
Under no circumstances, Chèramy, do we go in there. That is where Susan is.
You don't think she would have been woken up by my yelp of pain, do you, Haery?
Potentially. So let's stay away from there. Can we try and blockade the door at all?
What
with?
with what?
I don't know. What else is around us? Do we have any crates, barrels,
It's an
cargo?
empty corridor with a door
There's
on
a-
each side.
Damn. Okay.
Polly, do you think is the tap? Are you saying this is where you want to go?
The snake nods.
She's nodding, Haery. I think I can understand body language very well because of my empathy. If I open up the hatch, do you want to peek your head through, Polly? Actually, I don't even have. I'll use my talons on my feet. I'll try and lift
You
up
open
the
up the
hatch.
door hatch. Yep. So
I'm going to hold on to Polly's tail so she can poke around him.
he
I'm going to have a hold.
opens the door hatch. You see it's one of those ones where, like, you would pull it towards you, you could put something in, and then you'd push it through, and it would be on the other side.
I see.
Polly, stick
Polly
your
would
head
fit
in.
inside of it.
Pop me through. Pop me through.
Yeah. So if
You
Polly, if
reckon?
you could fully curl up inside of this and then be popped through.
Oh no, that doesn't.
I'm a
sound
medium beast, though.
Yeah, you
But
can be
that's
curled
still
up.
fine.
You're a
Pop through.
snake.
I'm a snake. I curl up.
You curl up inside the hatch.
Haery, pop her through.
Good. I don't like this plan at all. Are you sure about this?
It's what she wants. She nodded. He said,
All
"That's
right.
what I want."
You push Polly through. Polly, you find yourself in a hot and dim furnace room lit by the orange glow of a heavy iron furnace built into the far wall. There are bundles of old letters and ruined parcels waiting to be burned, while ash drifts across the room in grey smears. It smells of smoke and singed paper and hot metal.
I want to look around the room for any sign of a movement, a person, a guard person, or a guard dog.
The only movement you see in this room is some kind of mechanical whirring, and you realize that it's a conveyor belt that seems to be feeding into the furnace.
Is there currently stuff on the conveyor belt?
That is, yes.
And where is the stuff originating from that is on the conveyor belt?
It's a long conveyor belt that kind of goes back and forward across the room, and you see that there is just like a kind of a loading area, and the conveyor belt is really slowly trundling along.
Is the loading area in a different space that I can't see?
It's one room. You can see pretty much the entire room from here.
And there's stuff on the conveyor belt.
There's stuff on the conveyor belt slowly trundling
But that
through.
would mean that somebody had
it
loaded
appears
it
to be unmanned
recently.
currently, but yes, recently would have been just loaded.
Based on the speed of the items moving and the speed of the conveyor belt, can I make an estimate when a person last loaded something onto the conveyor belt?
Yeah, would you like to roll an intelligence roll? See if you can figure that out.
Yes.
You're smart, aren't you, Polly? Or is the snake smart? Are you snake intelligence?
It's +1, so I've got a 10.
You get the idea that this room has been fairly recently vacated.
Right, and what's your definition of fairly recently?
Maybe last 10 minutes.
That's fairly recent, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
My next thing that I would like to do is look at the door that we have bundled me through. Did it even have a lock? Now that I think about it.
There's a latch on the door handle has like a click latch on this side that the other side didn't.
I will slither out of me hatch, and I will drop my wild shape.
Okay.
Polly.
And unlatch the door.
You unlatch
and
the door.
open it.
The other two of you are hit with a rush of warm air as you see the orange glow of the big metal furnace in front of you.
And me stood there as a human.
Polly Inkpot, you've saved the day. You've opened the magic door.
Well, it was all worth being a snake in the end, wasn't it?
Yes, suppose it was. It's made me trust snakes a lot more now.
Not me.
Right, come on in.
Okay, I'll go
Have
in.
you seen the crate? Have we found it?
I didn't look for it yet. I think we should look for it.
Let's all look for it
Do you
together.
all want to roll an investigation roll to see what you found in this room?
Yes.
Yes!
Oh, that's good.
Oh, my dice is going on a run.
That becomes
11.
a 21.
Ooh.
Comes a 2.
A 2. You all begin looking around the room to varying degrees of success. Polly, you begin rifling through, pushing some of the crates out the side. It's a large crate. You feel like you'd be able to find it fairly easily. And to that end, Haery, you realize quite quickly that the crate isn't in this room, and you begin looking for signs of, if not here, then where is it? You head over to the loading area and see some kind of sort of manifest on the wall with dates and times and sign-ins, and you realize that this is how they keep track of the things they're disposing of. And you see miscellaneous Acorn Express shipment intercepted, and then a note scrawled to one side being checked in HR.
Oh, no.
What is it, Haery?
Susan's got it right now. She's in there checking the package over.
Susan's got it.
That must mean she's already awake then, so we don't have to worry about waking her.
Yeah, maybe she's already had her morning coffee.
She might never like being awake. Maybe they've woken her up just to make her guard this thing and said she can't go back to sleep until it's fully disposed of.
But we don't know that about her. She might be friendly.
We've got to try and get her out that room and away so everybody else can move the crate. Can we play knock a door run? And do it a few times till she gets real cross and chases us. Who's the quickest out of us? Who could run through this corridor real fast?
I get it. You want me to be a martyr, Haery. I get it. You asked again.
You know it.
We could do that. I could compel her to duel me.
What if you just suggest that she hands over the crate?
I mean, to be fair, they're expecting you down here, Haery. You're not doing anything wrong right now.
Susan's not expecting me down there.
No, but look, you're a postman. This is a post company. You should be able to subdue one of the workers with your words and your wiles, Haery. Show them, tell them where you used to work. Right here. In this post
Haery,
office.
Does it say who loads the conveyor belt?
No, it just says that it's currently being checked by her. It says Acorn Express shipments intercepted and then being checked in HR. That's all it says.
But somebody was here recently and they've loaded up the conveyor belt. Look at all this mail that's currently making its way very slowly into the furnace.
I'm going to nick a bit of mail off the thing.
Go for
I mean,
it,
the main
yeah.
thing we need to think about right now
What
is
does it say?
Squiggles to you, Chèramy.
Oh, I can't read it. Stupid.
the main thing we need to think about is even if we manage to get this from Susan, how are we getting it out of the building?
It was a
'Cause
giant box.
There was the big trap door, which it must have come in from. So we've got to figure out how to get that crane working as well to get it out.
Oh, God.
Blimey.
There's a lot of pieces to this. So even if we have to deal with Susan, how the bloody hell are we lifting it out, especially without getting caught?
Might be time to just quit our jobs, move to another
No,
continent,
we can't.
and
That's
assume
not
a new
that's
identity.
not the way to deal with it.
Is
Okay.
there? Can we see this trap door? Is the trap door above the room that we're currently studying?
Not the one you're currently in, no. Judging from
No.
the
Are there others?
positioning,
It's above
the room that you've
Susan's
coming
office.
out, yeah, you've gone out of from underneath where the warehouse is, whereas the other room will be heading back under the warehouse.
You can try and hide.
Knock a door run. She chases me. She catches me. I suggest to her that she puts me down and does everything I want. Meanwhile, you find the package in there, and she mans the machine up above, and all of our plans work together. That's the thing about a good heist, Haery, is we each have great plans, and they all interlink like birds
And
of
if
a
I
feather.
need to kill her, I will.
Okay, so
Yes, Polly.
Polly!
Sorry?
walk me through this plan. Is Harry's going to knock on the door, and Chèramy, you're going to go and try into the crane controls on the walkway and try to operate the crane.
Harry's gonna knock on the door, and I think they're gonna hide behind a corner.
Oh, wait, have we seen the crane controls?
We've seen it up at the... I've not. Who has?
I've not.
No, but they would be they're up on the walkway.
Well, they'll be upstairs, assumedly. Anyway, they'll chase me. Someone will chase me. Look, I think I do the run. She catches me. I deal with the crane. You guys deal with finding the parcel and getting it into position for the crane.
Knocking on this door.
I have knocked upon the door. Quite muffled.
Door
'cause
of HR.
It's feathered. And I'm preparing to run. I'm preparing my sprint, my dash.
The door swings open, clatters against the wall, and Chèramy, before you, filling the entire doorway, is a giant eyeball.
Oh!
Oh,
Not on my bingo card.
Just so I know, is a giant eyeball a creature?
It is surrounded by sort of just where you can see the edges of it, pink and purple flesh. It is not just an eyeball.
Okay, so it technically is a creature.
It's just
so I know
filling the doorway, yes.
I'm going to do anything. Wait, from my... I've got to just react. Chase me! Chase me! Is it chasing me? I turn and look. Can it fit out the door?
It cannot fit out the door.
Stupid.
Although,
Right,
as you yell, chase me, and begin to run.
oh no. Is this going to be attack opportunity or no? We've not initiated, right?
No.
Poke the giant eyeball.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh.
My con is great.
We're hearing all this, right?
My save... +4.
You've heard
21.
him say, chase me. 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel this this magical sort of lethargy wash over your body, but you push through it and just continue to run, shake it off, and you manage to get out of the line of sight of the eye as you run away.
Well, I turn back. Susan? Susan! Well, I walk back into our line of sight and say, you going to chase me?
Who is touching my post?
Oh, no, I'm not touching your post. I'm playing knock a door run with you, Susan. I want you to chase me.
Chase.
Yes.
One moment.
I'm Chèramy.
You hear a rumble from somewhere behind Susan of something large being rolled across the floor, and the eye disappears from the doorway, and you see a large pink body begin to elevate up.
What?
Wait, no, explain the visual to me again.
So
What's
from
large
the
happening?
doorway,
body.
you see the eye retreat. You see part of like essentially a giant pink purple sphere, and then you see it begin to elevate up out of your view.
Elevate up out of my view.
Yeah.
So I can't see it anymore.
No.
Well, I walk forward and I peek in.
You peek in. As you peek in, you see, like you expected, a large pink sphere surrounding this eyeball, a mouth filled with wicked fangs and a huge smile with lots of flailing eyes all around it. You see the wooden doors that were previously covering this room have rolled open, and Susan is ascending up into the warehouse.
Ah, that's how they get the post boxes down. Susan is the crane. I'm going to chase her. She clearly wants me to chase her. I'm going to fly after her.
Fly after Susan?
Yeah, and I'm hoping that the others will use that time to freaking find the box.
You guys peeking out from your crates see daylight flooding into the room. You see Chèramy running into it and beginning to take off towards Susan.
I suppose we're going to sprint into that room and see whether we can find the crate.
Okay.
As long as it's not been busted open and the random assortment of mail isn't spread across the room.
Do you want to roll me a perception check?
13.
Scanning your eyes around the room quickly, you see in the center, the very, very center of the room, the familiar crate that was previously loaded onto your cart. It's now fully just in the daylight, flooding in from the main doorway to the warehouse. You see it very, very clearly.
Do we think we'd be able to carry it up the stairs? If me and Polly grabbed it now and took it back out into the corridor, do we think we could muster it up the stairs?
Chèramy and Rory managed it.
Right, Miss Polly, give me a hand. We've probably not got much time.
My muscles.
Ow.
I don't have any.
You've been an ox. Stay in that mentality.
You both want to roll me a strength roll to see how well this
Yeah, I
goes.
get a +0
Ooh,
to
whoops.
this.
Same for
It's
me.
a 7.
A 7.
It's a 10.
And a 10. Rather unsteadily and slowly, bending with your knees, you do manage to lift the crate and slowly start hobbling it towards the doorway. Meanwhile,
I suppose we're just gonna keep
above
pushing.
you, Chèramy, what are you doing? You've seen...
I'm dogfighting. I'm imagining a cinematic moment for the history books where I'm dodging
As
energy blasts and I'm a
you
pigeon.
begin to circle this beholder.
It's a beholder?
That's what it is it?
I'm inexperienced and I don't know what that means.
Not usually good, to be fair.
Beauty's in her
That is
eye,
going to
innit?
be too fair. Okay, that is a +9 to hit. No, so +9. That is a 9 to hit. That is a.
Sorry,
Miss.
that's a what did you
14
say?
to hit.
+9?
It's not a +9. So it's a 9 to hit. It's a 14
14. That is a hit.
and a 19.
That is a hit.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see. I'm excited to find out what happens.
Can you make me a dexterity
The gang city plummet back down to
saving
earth.
throw, please? As you circle and try and begin dodging these rays.
What kind of saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
5. It's a 5 for the first one.
There is...
In my head, I'm very deft and I'm flying around dodging stuff, but in reality, I'm a giant
In
pigeon
reality,
man.
you are being quite fast, but these eyes are on every facet of the body, and they're just in all directions seem to be able to maintain an eyesight on you. As you guys lift the crate and begin making it to the door, there is a crash and a splintering sound from behind you. Looking over your shoulders, you see a stone statue in the shape and size of Chèramy has fallen to the ground and
That's what beholders do!
smashed onto...
Wait, he
Several
smashed into
crates.
pieces.
No, he's
Oh, no.
intact, but he's destroyed a bunch of crates that he has fallen
Oh,
upon.
God. How far are we at this point? Are we actually out the threshold of the door?
You're in the doorway.
All right, Miss Polly, get this in the corridor and we'll figure out that next.
Okay.
Heist gone wrong. Heist gone bad.
My thinking is we get the crate in the corridor, we drop the crate down. Maybe we need to get Chèramy out first about, I don't know.
Are we in initiative? Like, do we have turn order?
We can put you guys into initiative if you want. It does need to be snappy. This is all happening at the same time.
If I'm stone, I'm pretty safe, I now.
Um, In
Well,
a
what's she gonna do? I'm better
second,
stone.
you're going to need to roll me another saving throw, another dex saving
Okay,
throw.
well, hopefully they can figure it all out in the next couple seconds then. That'll be fine.
How the hell do we unpetra? We'd have to take her out, right?
She's only a post woman.
She's not.
the end
She's
of the
worse.
day.
She's HR.
Okay. Would you guys all like to roll me a nature roll real quick?
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Besides Chèramy,
I get
who
plus
the
Are they
4,
taking too long,
14.
or is that what's happening?
14. Polly, you know of beholders. You've come across them in several of your books. You do know this to be a beholder. You know that even the most powerful and brave and strong adventurers struggle and avoid beholders. You also know that there is a good chance that unless Chèramy manages to shake off this curse that has afflicted them, they will become stone.
He's a goner. Let's get this package out of here.
If only we had the strongest, bravest postman in all the land to help us.
You begin making your way up the staircase. As you do so, Chèramy, please, can you roll me repeat the dexterity saving throw?
My worst stat was a
It's a dex save.
8.
The last ebbs of consciousness as your body kind of locked into rigid ebb away. As you just lose all awareness of everything.
Jesus.
In the back of my mind, I hear the brief laughing of a hag. Ha ha ha! Like that.
Polly
And
and
then it goes
Haery, you emerge to pandemonium. If you thought the birds and the hawks dive bombing the employees was crazy, the sight of Susan has sent everyone running. Looking across the warehouse, you see rearing up in the sunlight like Gandalf atop the hill, riding to the aid of Helm's Deep. A familiar, handsome blonde elf. He quickly surveys the scene, locks eyes with you, and you can't hear his shout over the roar of the beholder, but you see his mouth shape go. as he leaps to engage Susan from HR.
How does he fight? How does Kalon fight? Does he have a weapon?
He has a spear in his hand and is riding towards her.
Oh.
Get her in the
brain.
eyeball! Kalon! We can't... he said go. We go.
Go with what? Go with the crate or just go in general?
We go to Abby's General Goods, I think.
Oh, God. But what about Chèramy?
Kalion's gonna, any minute now, Kalion's gonna ride back and meet us, and he's gonna be holding Chèramy in his arms, and Cheramy's gonna be there all love-struck and lovey-dovey, and he's gonna be fawning over him, and we're never gonna hear the end of it.
As we look up towards the walkway, do we see anybody manning the controls of
In
the
fact,
crane?
looking at the walkway to see where the crane is, you see a pile of ash.
Okay, maybe I won't do that. I wanted to go and try and do the controls so we can at least shut the door so she can't get back down into him, leaving her and Kalon to do their thing. But we've got to do what he says.
Susan's broken free from her controls at this point. Just don't look her in the
Susan
eye.
doesn't work at Troll Trail
No,
anymore.
it was more just to keep Chèramy safe, to isolate his statue body from anything else.
Is he downstairs still, or is he up?
He is
In the
a
hole.
stone
He's back in the room.
statue.
I
on
fell
a
down
pile
past
of
you,
crushed
Polly.
crates.
Oh, he's in the hole.
He knows what he's doing. This is nothing to him. This is just another Wednesday. Let's go. We'll just carry
you
the crate
take
out
off,
the building,
carrying
I
the
suppose.
crate, rushing. You arrive into an empty loading dock. Behind you, you can hear the zzz of these sort of beams as they're striking the wall. You watch Philippe I nimbly prancing and dodging and sprinting out of the way to try and avoid these I-beams. As you hear a ha-ha of Kalon thrusting his spear towards the beholder, trying to dodge these writhing eyeballs. You do see the familiar form of the large brown bull, still seemingly unperturbed, grazing on the grass outside of the warehouse docks.
We need to use this bull, and we need to get a wagon, because remember we need to get to the other side of town.
Do you think he would mistake us for being Rory and Natalie if he could smell the scent on the jackets? If we just
I don't think it matters, because I've
jump on the
befriended
back.
him in the past. He's actually quite friendly, and all he cares about is grass, turns out. I would like to approach the bull that
Yeah.
I previously spoke to and see if I can I animal handling him into pulling a cart
So
with our
you
box
gonna
on
try and
top.
lead him and fasten him to the cart. Would you like to roll animal handling for me,
Yeah.
please?
Rolled a 19 plus 7, so 26.
26. Having befriended him earlier, you very easily lead him over to the cart, get him hooked up. Meanwhile, Haery, having loaded the crate on, you guys are ready to leave.
Oh,
do
gosh.
we leave Chèramy behind and let Kalon save him, or
I mean, do we see Trost? Is he about all? We've seen Philippe I.
what was Trost's name again?
It was Trost Rorik, wasn't it? Or Rorik Trost, either or. Is he around? Can we shout to him and let him know that?
Looking around, you don't see any sign of him. You can just hear the distant screams of people running out of the gate.
Okay. I guess do we just blindly shout towards Kalon? Now, he might not even hear us. Chèramy's in the basement! I don't think he's got long!
A green flash of light hisses over your head as a stray shot just misses.
Yeah, that's a sign to go.
Take off, hammering through the streets of Pillsworth, leaving Kalon behind you, battling the beholder, and your beloved friend Chèramy somewhere down in the basement of Troll Trail, trapped
He's with Cuthbert
in
now.
a stone tomb.
Oh, don't say that.
And
Life or death, rain or shine.
Imagine.
yeah, so we're gonna end today's session.
Wait,
Is it
Yeah.
actually?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh my god.
we left him behind.